been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink of ricotta. Everybody drinking ricotta. Get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Right. All right, shit, it's up there. We are back. Let me turn my phone down. I'm coming in here like an amateur. I'm a little rusty. We got a week off. You know what I'm saying? But we back. Y'all can hear me. Everybody can hear me good. We good?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we back. This is the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You know what the fuck going on, man. This is episode 82. Got Beats is the name of this episode. And, you know, like I said, man, we was gone for a week. I cannot start off this show without doing shit right, or this episode without doing things right. So I'm going to let a few more people join into the live. If you just tuning in, please share this for us. If you on YouTube checking us out, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that notifications and likes and all of that shit. Or if you over there, you know what I'm saying? If you here with us, we appreciate you because you could be anywhere in the world. You are now tuned in with the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You know what I'm saying? We lit. How the gang feeling?
Mm-hmm. Good. We lit.
I've had better days.
You've had better days.
Yeah.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Okay, just here so you don't get fined. What about you, Sheree?
I'm all right.
I mean, it's been a lot since we've been gone, so I got a little bit to, to share and unpack. Like I said, if you just tuning in, man, please share this for us. The name of this episode is Got Beats. This is episode 82 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. I'm gonna get to our super dope guest in a minute that we got sitting in with us today.
Let me scoot over. Let me scoot over.
She getting on camera?
We can get them tatas on the camera. Come on.
I've been noticing you've been trying to get your summertime fine.
Get your ass over here. Bring that
So,
titty meat over here.
Not the titty meat.
The titty meat.
Go on and get you one of them cleavages.
I'm not being greedy today.
Bring that cleavage Ohio over here.
With all that recidivist cleavage you got over there.
I don't know why niggas be coming to me wrong in my inbox.
Oh my God. That
is not what
that.
I say.
That.
Oh, man. Bring your outside shit here.
That ain't what you say, Sheree?
I said they say dumb shit. I didn't say I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh,
titties make niggas dumb.
Right.
Yeah, they do. Very, very stupid. They said you was very dry, Sheree. They not feeling your vibes.
Sonny said bring them cups.
Yeah, they not feeling your vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I wanna start this episode off, with a moment of silence for my homie Money Eyes. You know what I'm saying? My brother Craig Young, Fat Boy Guala Guala. So just give us a second. Now that we got that out the way, I guess I can elaborate. It happened last week, when we were getting ready to record. If people haven't heard, his body was found. The car was burnt to a crisp. He was burnt to a crisp, and he was found like that. So it happened last week, so that's why we didn't do the show. Our guest was gonna be here too, and me and him spoke, and because he also was, because not only did the city lose a good man, the music community took a L this last week, like a huge L. We talking about somebody who's been a part of the music scene for 30 years almost. So that's a huge chunk of what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga that was still active. He wasn't retired. He just had one of the biggest records in the city a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So my relationship with him goes back 21 years. I met him at Executive Cuts Barbershop to give you some history on how dynamic that situation was meeting him. At the time when I met him, Lachey Martin, who was on Making the Band with Puff Daddy at the time, was working at the shop. Anthony Lattimore, who also had a record deal, the Lattimore brothers, Jersey Ave, had a record deal at the time. He was working at the shop. Money Eyes was in the Southwest by Southwest distribution magazine. And I'm showing my age right now, but back in the day, you wasn't on playlists, Spotify, and all that type of shit. The way you got your music in other markets is you sold it in magazines, consignment with distribution companies. So Money Eyes had his shit in Southwest by Southwest. I'm in the Southwest magazine back in the day when I met him. You know what I'm saying? Selling like 1,000 units in Texas and Houston and places outside of this market. So
what's equivalent to that today? Like,
I guess the Spotify like playlist.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because that was a way to get your shit outside of this market without you having to physically go there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you would team up with a distributor in other markets and they would sell it through magazines. So like my homeboys owned a store on 4th and North called Tags Hip Hop World. And I remember being in a store one day and I'm thumbing through the book and Money Eyes had an ad right next to Master P. You know what I'm saying? In that same book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I got to learn. So I learned that from Money Eyes. Shout out Boss D too, who's also his manager. You know what I'm saying? But as a later time, we formed a collective called the Fourth Coast. You know what I'm saying? That was played a real big part, intricate part in who I am. Dope name.
Very dope name.
Came about because, East Coast supposed to be the first coast. West Coast say they came in second. Down South is considered third. So we were last and we were considered fourth. And Money Eyes came up with that name because originally me, Money Eyes, Ray Rizzy, and Young Major had formed a group called Midwest Bosses, right? We did about 4 records and we came back and played the records for the homies. Loud Pack, Spoil Riding, Vault, H1, all these niggas. And they like, nigga, we Midwest Bosses too. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? We want parts of this shit too, nigga. This shit cold. So then Mun was like, shit, not to alienate everybody, I'm gonna come up with something called Fourth Coast, and then we gonna incorporate everybody. So that's how that came about. So that's the thing about my nigga that I want people to understand is that he was a man first. You know what I'm saying? He was a father second, and he was always fair. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's one memory that I can take away from the nigga is that I'm talking about, bro, 21 years I've known him. Fair. I'm talking about down to the dollar. Take the shirt off your back. Any information that he had, share it with you. You didn't owe him nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you was around him. So I just, couldn't start off this episode and do this shit without, giving my proper dues and respect to my brother. You know what I'm saying?
And I've known him a little bit longer than you. I came up underneath Godzilla, and Mun used to always come record with Godzilla. And dude was always larger than life to me, man, without nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't really got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is broke. We not rich. But Mun was rich to me.
Yeah. Facts. His name was Money Eyes.
Right. Like even when we, I know he used to be, fucking around with Rollerboy and Cash Ball.
Yeah, and then All About Dollars was the name of that shit at first.
And I used to go to his shop when he was at Ebony 2.
Ebony 2, yeah. That's before Executive Cuts.
Yeah. And dude was just amazing to me, man. Like one of the most amazing energy you ever be around in the studio. Facts. Like you always tell me, like the nigga wouldn't let you come into the studio without working.
Yep. Every time a nigga seen me, he'd be like, Skills, you got your jersey on today? You a rapper, you a promoter, you a podcaster, what you doing? Because I got these beats, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what you finna do? Because the thing about it is, and Don will tell you this is why, this my brother, but it's even touching home closer. Because you know how you have friends and you don't see them all the time and y'all not around each other all the time. Well, I spent 2 years every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because we were doing Smoke and Gossip at the Fourth Coast headquarters, which is where Money Eyes Barbershop was.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So we every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for 2 years, I was talking to this man, seeing him, politicking, building with him. You get what I'm saying? For 2 years, and that was just recently. That was right before COVID happened. You know what I'm saying? So
It was right down the street from my house, man. I used to just walk down there like every day. Like it's I'm fucked up behind that shit.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, man.
Me too. I'm trying to
I remember the first times I really met him. Like I used to actually work with his brother back in the day at Applebee's, Daryl, and they both had green eyes. They both looked the same pretty much. But like I had a rap battle. My first rap battle, my first like actual like I think it was like Go Hard or Go Home or whatever.
Mhm.
No, it was Heat Rock.
It was Heat Rock.
battle. At the time, it was a Fourth Coast joint over there by like where the police station.
Oh yeah. I was there.
That was
Yeah.
yeah.
Over
I
on
was
Fond du
there,
Lac.
yeah.
I had battled Chris Kane.
Kane, yeah, you sure did. Yeah, Kane, sure did.
I battled Chris Kane. I had it in the bag.
No, this other dude.
And I choked. And Money Eyes came to me and was like, "Yo, you had it, man. You had it, bro. Like, you got to just get back to the dojo, man. Work on it, man." But like, he was already like he was always. I mean, he one thing about him, bro. He know talent. Man.
Yep. Ear for
Saw it a
music.
mile away.
Yep.
Crazy ear for music. And I actually seen him in the studio a couple of times back when he had the studio over there with Doc Holliday, I think.
Facts.
And I seen him run some sessions there and just how serious he was. And I'm one of them people that learn from everybody. I'm a sponge. So if I'm around somebody and I see something that was important, like that was great, like I'm gonna adapt that to my grind. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? And plus me having mutual friends with him and knowing his impact.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. So we definitely took an L with that one.
Yeah, we took a major L with that one. That's not it's a black eye on the city. Shout out to a first-time viewer tuning in. We appreciate that. Like I said, man, you tuned into the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Please share this episode. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to one more time before we move on, say rest in peace to my brother Money Eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? Job well done, my G. We appreciate you for sure.
Keep repping for you.
Yep, for sure. They will never forget your name, my nigga. I appreciate everything, boss. All right, today's episode is episode 82. Got beats, and we got the super producer. The nigga came to cook up on the spot for y'all. Mecca Maloh in the motherfucking building with us today, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And before we get into, why Mecca's here and what he's on, I got to introduce the gang. You know what I'm saying? Always riding with me. Don, say what up to the people.
What up, though? That's all I got today.
We ain't got no name today.
You so cold, you should be able to just run one up the top of your head. You should be the Google.
I mean, if he ain't think of
Obsequious ostrich killer 618.
What?
Obsequious ostrich killer 618.
obsequious.
Use your Google.
Something close to residuous.
Residuous.
Yeah, sound it out.
Residual. I fuck the word up every time.
Yeah, me too. Then next to him, and I know because she recently got out of jail. Mark Zuckerberg gave her papers. We got Hildy out that hot box. Remember, Hildy was in the hot box, and Django Cherie was in the hot box, and we got her out the hot box. Now Samuel Jackson's on our ass, so you better be careful. All that titty meat you posting on the line now and shit all on the balcony. But give it up for Cherie, y'all. Say what up to the people, Cherie.
What's popping, everybody?
Yeah, she
And
back.
they almost got me today.
Already?
I was talking about an insect and I called it ugly.
Damn, G.
I can't call an insect ugly.
I guess not.
Yo, you be what's your probation officer say?
Man,
No
Your
comment.
parole officer.
man.
Comment.
Gee.
God damn, man. You can't
But then
stay out of
Once you
jail.
on parole, you know they watching.
Yeah,
you.
they want you.
Yeah.
I told you Samuel Jackson
I
on
said
our
it's a
ass
little
now.
ugly bug, and as soon as I posted it, they gave you that pop.
Nah, we talk about Facebook jail.
Oh, is that Facebook?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
always in
Yeah.
Facebook jail.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you.
Facebook
I
jail,
bet
like-
you earn your credits up and just build your stock up by just continuously showing titty meat, and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
No,
You got balance.
They don't care.
You got balance. Obviously, you're saying too many negative things.
You got
compared to
red in
Titty
it.
Meat.
You got red in
we
your
probably
lecture.
need more balcony pics
Right.
and
Yeah.
less
The
talking
racial-
shit.
Less
to
talking,
people.
yeah.
Your algorithm off. You know, you throwing it off with too many negative shits.
All
More
hell,
skin.
all hell the algorithm.
So
Yes.
while we were gone, I think when we was coming back that weekend before, you went to the family thing, family night.
The
Oh,
game
yeah.
night.
Yeah, did you? How was it?
It was popping.
It was
Like,
popping.
I'm ready for the next one.
I actually, I was like, okay, Active Ree is being active on social media tonight. She must be having a good time.
It
You know
was a
what I'm
good
saying?
old time.
Yeah.
Just get
It
me
is-
in the right environment.
It's not very often that you're having a good time.
Yeah, so I was-
apparently it must have been a great time.
Yeah, they said it was lit. It looks like a
You just gotta get me in
lituation.
the right places. Then I'll be happy. I had food. That's
Mhm.
first. Let's start there.
I seen your plate. Yeah,
That catfish was good as
You
fuck.
posted that.
Okay.
Shout out to the Bayou. They say they food fire. That's where it
It
was at,
is.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
they say they food good.
And music and games. Like, what else can I ask for?
No, it looked like a funky good time, man. Shout out Full Circle TV. We fuck with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Kayla and Marcus. You know what I mean? I couldn't make it, but I made sure Cherie represented the pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for us, and she held it down. So off camera, you know what I'm saying? I got my motherfucking blood, my cousin. You know what's going on. Ken, say what up to the people.
What up, people?
You know what the fuck going on. So yeah.
I'm here.
I really thought you was going to say, "What's up to the people?"
I was going to. I was.
Hey Pinky, what's happening? Tamika, what's good? Hey Tina, you a new viewer. How you doing? Sonny, what's happening? Greg, what's the word? My G. Like I said, if you just tuning in, please share this episode this is episode 82.
He
Got beats.
Mecca brought the beat makers
Yeah.
out. Simon Hacker here, Twan Clifton.
No, see.
What's up?
Yeah, he gonna
Twan
bring
G.
Producer sold.
Walking Pad Masters in the building was good.
Yeah. So now
I still feel some kind of way because I ain't been invited to Pad Masters.
Oh man, next season is approaching, bro. Don't worry
okay.
about it. We
All
good.
so we gonna
Next
jump
season
right.
pro-
We gonna jump right into it then.
Gotta have a goat in there.
What's Pad Masters?
Oh, Milwaukee Pad Masters is pretty much a team based out of Milwaukee that's going up against 6 other teams in the National Beat Battle Association. ATL Track Monsters, Houston Base Runners, Carolina Sound Dogs. I'm sorry. Tidewater Mixed Guides, South Florida Faders, and the Shot City Loops.
And you cook up live?
Well, one of the rounds, yeah.
One of the
we got
rounds
live,
yeah.
Wow, okay.
So it's like 5 rounds. The first round is the pre-made round where you play 1 minute beat that you already got. The second round is the finger drumming round where you finger drum for 2 minutes. Third round is the R&B round, 1 minute. The fourth round is a 5-minute beat cook-up round, live beat round. And then the 5th round is the sample flip round.
So these happen all over the country.
What is happening?
Tune Beats is good. Yeah, Pad Masters in the building. What's happening?
These happen all over the country, or
well, it's virtual right now. It was supposed
okay.
to be something where we travel city to city to do it, but because of COVID-19, they had to make it virtual, which is actually better. I think they should keep it that way. But we'll pretty much see.
That's what's up.
This past season, it was 6 battles. We finished the season with the record of 4-2. We lost our first 2 battles and won our last 4. So and then it was pretty much the last 2 records, the best records, make it to the producer bowl. So ATL Track Monsters went undefeated with 6-0, and Houston Base Runners went 5-1, and those were the only 2 teams we lost against.
Damn.
Sound like y'all need me.
Well, shit, y'all sound like y'all back. So y'all back at it once it get back cooking again.
Yeah. Your niggas scared of us when we come back. Word.
Okay. I know. I heard you mention that you used to do rap and do battles. How long have you been doing beats then?
I've been doing beats since I was 12. I got my first drum machine. It was a Boss DR5. My step pops played the blues.
God, I hate that shit.
And he made me he made me play the drum joints. Made some drum joints for him while he played the guitar. So that was my first start as far as making beats. But I've been playing drums since I was 5.
Wow. Okay.
Your producer used to be Adlib.
Yep, Adlib was my. I actually taught Adlib how to make beats.
Oh, okay.
And Adlib mixed Deuce's album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
it's crazy because like when I first met Adlib, he was a graffiti artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Shout out to Adderton.
Yeah. Shout out Adlib.
Yeah,
Dope
man, I met him. He
dude.
was a graffiti artist, but then I just taught him how to use a couple of things. I taught him how to use DR5 actually, and then I taught him a couple of things on FL Studio, and then he just took off. At that point, I was like, well, shit, I'm about to just start rapping over his beats. And
Yeah.
I got lazy as a producer myself.
Adlib was also touched by Eddie Nigma. Shout out to Eddie Nigma.
Yeah,
Shout out
That's-
Ed. That's what's
the,
up.
the Fruity Loops GOAT.
definitely.
So is there any artists that you've been working with lately, or
A lot of artists. I'm working
Okay.
with this, and the list is growing. As far as local artists, C Mills, LL Cool G, Bankhead, the Big R, who else? Cannon, Bree Bougie is on the joint. I don't want to leave nobody
shout out Big R?
man,
We had
but
Big R down here, friend of the
Yeah.
show.
I really don't want to leave nobody out, so I'm gonna stop there. But pretty much, I'm trying to get the whole city down. Also, I got some major players up on there. Cassidy is gonna be on record. Anthony Danza, the Locks, Currency got some joint coming. I would stop there because I want things to be. A
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
wanna
want to,
be, you know what I mean?
and we don't want to jinx nothing or
Yeah,
nothing,
you
man.
know,
But salute
so-
to that though. Salute to all those names and everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But the album's
Hey,
gonna be
Eddie,
crazy.
look at Eddie Nigma.
Yeah, the album-
My
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah, no doubt.
What's
But the
good? What's
album's gonna
good,
be
Big
crazy,
Rick?
though.
Big Rick, what's going on? Tapping in from Cali. What's
No
good?
doubt. Yo, peace.
Yep. So, yeah. So you putting out a producer album?
It's produced. Well, it's gonna be 35 songs. I'm rapping and
Jesus
I'm producing
Christ.
on it. I got to, bro, because I got to show my range.
35.
35, got to. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you got a
I'm still
shitload of
trying to
features,
figure out. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna roll it out. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna roll out all 35 joints at once. So it might be a certain particular rollout for it, but the entire project is gonna be 35 records.
That's what's up.
You know, and I'm aiming to make all 35 records a single. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I want to play it. You know
how many beat battles have you won?
what I mean? Far as first place
Or
individually,
like placed in. I'll say.
individually, one. I got first place one, the Cream City Beat Battle tournament here. When that was a battle, but Godzilla was a fill-in. I was supposed to have battle with somebody.
Me and
completely
you
different
followed
in the
that
first
battle
round.
that night. Yeah.
And Godzilla was a
Dave
fill-in.
Miller. Shout out Dave, man. Audio Dave, man. What's happening, man?
Peace.
Yeah, Audio Pilot.
Man,
Get some mixing for me. Everybody
everybody's in
tapping
the-
in on this joint.
Oh yeah, we hit.
Shout out. I told you I had to have me a producer's episode, man. I'm always doing
Yeah.
this rapper shit, man. I had to show some love to the niggas who creates the soundtrack for us to even talk that shit.
Word,
You know what I'm
word.
saying? So I had to do this, and it was only right that I brought in a nigga that cooks up live. You know what I'm saying? On the spot. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
So you got something ready for us, or?
Oh well, I mean, I got something ready, or I can make something right here on the spot too. It's whatever. So if I was to I'll just play this. Let me see.
I want to see you fuck with a sample from the beginning.
I could do that too. I ain't got no samples on me like that, but I can you got an aux cord. Yeah, I can grab. Like
I don't even really think we need it. I really think we could just turn the mic up.
Turn the mic up to what?
Turn the mic up. He got a speaker.
Yeah, I can do a speak. I can do it like that.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
running.
oh, okay,
It's
okay,
running.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I didn't know you plugged in already.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, you ready? Yep.
Exclusive. We got the producer Mecca Maloh cooking up live right here on Slick Talk with Scales.
For those who don't know, that's the NBC Live too.
And that's considered finger drum.
Oh, he's not finger drumming yet. So right now, there's a touch pad on the screen where he can fuck with effects in real time. So that's what he's doing. He's beat repeat right now.
He on the spot like that. I give you some. The money. Yeah, I got a white boy way out in the sticks. He got a plug on them sticks like white boy Rick. I hope he don't turn state like white boy Rick. Cause then we all fuck, cause he know too much shit. Look, high price lawyer on deck, that's what that cash do. I'm just trying to get out the game like Frank Matthews. Pocket full of blues, make your main bitch choose. Salary on my shoes, this drip could make the news. Every day I bust moves like a backup dancer. In the hood, moving weight like a fat transfer. Motto saved in my phone is do not answer.
Yeah. Nigga from Wisconsin, like I don't get it poppin', but they don't want no problem. Don't worry, I got him. It ain't hard to spot him. Just kill him with this music shit, cause I don't want pop him. Real niggas feel me, cause I did it from the bottom. Youngest in the ghetto when the OG Bobby Johnson. Mine niggas that gon' be up on your nonsense. And I getting money isn't even in my conscience. Trying to survive. Music I be dropping. They living what you rapping about, and that's why y'all be flopping. Yeah. That's why y'all can stop them. When they cannot top them. They tried to do him dirty, he just wet him up and mopped him. If you ever heard me, then you heard me start to cop them. All about my money, move around.
Hey, yo.
Oh, Don.
Oh, shit. I thought you wanted to go.
Yeah, we live bars, live beats right here, live on air, nigga. Let's go.
Mecca, Maloh, reloaded. I'm back with the vengeance. The raps I'm just spitting. Besides the violent acts that I get it. The fact that I'm living got haters mad or laugh when I listen. Shit, that was a given. I'm focused. Now I'm back on my pivot. You niggas mad because you lacking the vision. I treat the game like boot camp and put these niggas back in attention. Just getting money from the passion of flipping to keep it low. Profile from these niggas who be back in this snitching. The back of the distance, you got it sniffing. Clapping the missing, you act with precision, you after me, listen, look, I don't care if you catch it, Christian, you niggas trying to hack on my mission, a bang and have you back, dismissing,
let's go,
bitch niggas running fast in the image, you supposed to be hard, go to a real hood and you ain't lasting a minute, catch me five niggas lacking this titty, police hating, trying to pull me over, all because I'm black and I'm in it,
I'll be smoking Gary Clayton pack, like Jordan 9-6. Plenty rappers on my dick with that nonsense. I feel like Tigger in the basement. I'm rapping on my shit, so you can get off my dick. I ride around knocking my shit, cause I'm a fan of me. You niggas could never blow a fan at me. Roll around with that heat, but stay cool, my nigga. Old school guy, keep it cool, my nigga.
Hold on. Hold on. Niggas ain't just gonna rap and sleep.
Yeah, we doing you like Duke.
Yo, I ain't gonna sit and tell you niggas crime pays, but money comes quicker in project hallways. The fairy tale life, lobster and champagne. No room in my pockets, they sitting sideways. Funny money is funny, honey, how times change. She wanna ride with a dump, but we on the same page. I'm on the main stage, we in the same cage. A slave to this life, avoid God's rage. I only love money, nigga, what you talking about? All I know is this gas giving me cotton mouth. I'm bopping and leaning like Danny Pacquiao. Mayweather bands, you want it, ask me how.
I made it through the obstacles that's blocking me. Always moving forward, never backwards, ain't no stopping me. Bitches wanna see me at my downfall, possibly want me to stand still and kill my movement, that's photography. I'm a solid man that cannot stand for this hypocrisy. I'm just trying to raise the commas up like an apostrophe. I should have seen it a couple years ago, it was an atrocity. My life was like a roller coaster, virtual velocity. That's why I hustle for my last name. That's the only way to build a legacy. Just ask Stain. Paid for ruin people. They was cool before the cash came. This thing you know they need psychiatrists to keep their ass sane. Study your potential. Focus hard. Don't let it pass brain. Limit all distractions. They gon' show you with the ass thing. Right in every room I'm walking. That's a flashbang. I ain't cocky, but won't hesitate to let my nads hang. In the image of God, body parts of Allah. Going off the righteous path like jumping out of moving car. What I go through every day, I put it down in every bar. Just hoping that you can relate when you are seeing what I saw.
Let's go!
Even if you're good at draw, you won't be lucky with the clover or a piece of rabbit's paw. My approach is transparent. Eyes open every flaw. Dropped out of school at 17. I should have stayed. steady ball. For the stand-up, make decisions detrimental to my life and health. And environments expiring for people like myself. Some say heaven is the God's kingdom, where the righteous kept. My perspective's different, cause I think beyond Orion's belt. My thoughts are somewhere from a different galaxy. If you like the ignorant shit, you probably couldn't handle me. Haters catching vapors like they smoking out a battery. I study art of force, no nothing of the category.
Time out.
Yeah, Mecca.
Wow.
Wow. The nigga got me to rap. I ain't rapped on this motherfucker yet.
So
Dude.
y'all want gonna let me go next?
Oh, damn.
I don't got shit.
What you gonna say? My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast. That's what you was gonna say.
Hey, Mo, you the first nigga who brought that shit and played that shit live.
Live and spit live.
He spit like the five deadly venoms and shit.
No doubt,
And this first nigga who brought beer, nigga.
Yeah, he brought
Oh
live.
yeah, I brought some line and cool through.
Yo,
This my nigga.
what the fuck did you say? The Orion's belt?
Hell,
What
yeah,
the
he went
fuck?
crazy.
Nigga, that shit was crazy.
Look, as Montre said,
I
Don
said, some
DeMarco. Yeah, right.
What I say?
Don't even try to
Fire. We had exclusive right here.
Hey,
we had
I'll
the
watch
nigga
it
make
back.
the
I'll
beat
watch
on
it
the
back on the
spot.
replay
Watch
on the
it back
YouTube.
on the replay,
I watch
no
it back on YouTube.
The man made the beat on the spot, spit on the spot. We had a whole
No.
cipher.
We gotta
I ain't make nothing on
we gotta
spot
we gotta
yet.
see him
Oh,
make it
that
on the
wasn't
spot.
on the spot?
No.
Oh, that was
No,
something that was
something
already
you had
loaded.
loaded.
Okay.
That was in the chain.
Shout out Big
Can't
R.
make something, though.
You
Oh, it was good.
You got a whip from the spot, on the spot for
All
us.
right, let me go ahead and make something on the spot.
Cook
for y'all right
one
quick.
time for me, man. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, this is episode 82 of the Slick Talk with Skills podcast. Got beats. We got the super producer Mecca Maloh in the building with us right now.
So the autopilot in the thread.
Yes, sir. Audio pilot.
He heard y'all calling him out.
Yeah, Dave Miller. That's the homie.
Man.
All right, so
Yeah.
first, what I mainly do if I had some sample, I'm not going to sample today. I'm just going to do some
Damn, Prep
instrumentation.
just checked in. Shout out Prep, man.
Prep just checked in?
Jesus.
Producer you.
Yeah. Wow.
Where Prep at? Prep, say something in the comments,
Yeah,
son.
Tamika, I'm gonna have to chop that clip up and we're gonna have to upload that to IG. I ain't uploaded
hey,
no clips.
KMB's got exclusive rights to it. I got the recording right here. So, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so the thing
I'll let
is,
me.
I'm going to have to turn it up a little bit because I can't really hear it. Unless you have some headphones for me.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, let me give me some headphones.
Some headphones for you, brother.
I'm just going to do one of the.
I know it. Down with a little kid.
Okay, if you guys do it.
I know where the shit at.
All right, bet. Yo, son, let's get it. Word.
Shout out the homie. Shout out 40 Mil checking in, man. We got
40
all
was good, baby.
We got all the Milwaukee producers checking in, man. I'm super fucking proud.
This is a beautiful day.
I
I can even I put over here.
Yeah, we
Yeah, put it
cooking
up
up
over there.
40 right here live on air, man.
40 was good,
I
bro.
know 40 proud. He always cooking up live.
There we go. We gravy.
Got it.
Yeah, I can hear us too, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that's, so want me to use this right here?
That's so greedy right
All
there.
right, it's
That's how we do
good.
it.
It's good. I still need some volume though on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, turn that shit up, son.
It distorts it.
Wait, these headphones are back. There we go.
I told you I know where the shit at.
She looked like that because we ain't let her spit no bars, bro.
I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
I'm doing too much.
No, you good.
No, you do it.
Yeah.
You
You
the
good.
boom camera.
Yeah.
We got a boom camera now.
You good. Exclusive, we got the producer Mecca Maloh cooking up live right here on Slick Talk with Skills for us.
That's all I got.
instrument? Let's get it. You want to add an instrument? Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh shit, we got a collab.
Let's get it. Oh shit, let's get it.
Don whole face for special change.
Yeah.
We got serious with this. There's no excuse to have a whack ass beat. You have stop sounds. That sound like this.
No doubt.
That's where that's kind of the cheat code now. That's why everything is fire. That's why everybody got fire beats. It's hard for the rappers to even keep up right now. Every producer make dope beats.
Except that one beat Cassidy had.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all got to get off my guy, Cass.
What?
Get off Cass played me. Matter of fact, when I was in the studio with Cass in Atlanta, he played me some more shits. He played me some joints. Cass, and he got some beats now. Like, he was just starting off. He had to practice.
Yeah, he revealed it. He revealed it too soon.
Yeah, he should have kept that one off camera. That motherfucker was terrible.
Hey, if I was a plug my shit, I would play that.
Ronnie, Big R said he dropping a verse to this beat later.
Oh yeah, hey, yo, shout out to Big R, yo. Matter of fact, me and Big R got like an album worth of records together. So for real.
I fuck with Big R.
Shout out to Big R, man. We got matter of fact, we got a single called Wildwood coming real soon. So the streets gonna love that. It's right now just picking the sound. Okay. Cheers.
You get a clock, you know, support.
I'm angry, you can't tame me. I will never change the same G. Something bad happens, you blame me. Had a bitch miss like a game beat. Walk before the blowout, this is game 3. Game 4, you get some step, nigga. No game 5. Go home. By that time, you step, nigga. Gotta get money for checks, nigga. Nigga, pussy, step sister. Without me, and I can make a bet with you. Draw guns, I can make the best bitch. So, bitch, nasty up. I don't even want to have to
help it, I see.
And I'm on text with you. Say, yo, to the next one. Boss of that. Get it. Don just couldn't help it, I see.
Like a drug, he's calling me, son. Shit was calling his name.
Help it. Yeah, man, it's all good.
Shit was calling his name.
NPC gang, you heard? NPC gang for real.
So yeah, man, we had the homie Mecca cook up for us live right here on air, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. There's some more skills this episode of Slick Talk.
Yeah, it is. This is the most skills this episode.
Y'all gotta get off Cash, man. Cash nice. What's up? Oh no, that's because you in audio and not MIDI. There we go. What? There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to. Is that why I was doing it? That never happened to me before.
It never happened to me. I'm trying to go crazy with the hi-hat.
So, Mecca, I wanted to ask you this too. What makes a good beat, in your opinion?
What makes a good beat?
Yeah.
What makes a good beat is the first 3 seconds. If you feel it, it's good.
Tony Neal told me that back in the day.
If it's the first 3 seconds to 5 seconds, if you feel that joint and it's hitting hard, that means you're in store for a treat the rest of the joint.
Because back in the day when you was chopping your shit, that's all the time you had.
Right.
You need to hit them upside the head real fast and shit.
And also the arrangements too. Arrangements is key. Arrangements is key. You can't just have a loop like we're far past those days where a loop is gonna save you. Hit records got transitions for the most part. Hit records got transitions, and it's pretty much like it's like writing the essay. You got your introduction, body, conclusion, stuff like that. So it's the same thing with music.
Okay. Who is give me your top 5 producers, industry.
My top 5 producers in the industry,
Yeah.
man, dog.
You better come correct.
Man, bro. Well,
We had this fight all the time. Man. You better come
I ain't
correct.
fighting.
as far as the NPC, as far as
No. Period.
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 Okay, period. Well, producers, just
Pull it back some.
complete producers, period.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones.
The God.
Interesting. He's never been brought up in these debates before. Good one.
But yeah, I bet because we normally lean them towards hip hop.
Yeah, but good one.
That's assumed.
Quincy Jones is definitely a super producer. Prince, he produced all of his own.
Yeah.
Like if you really listen to
Yeah,
it,
no,
like
for sure.
just his musical genius. Being a producer doesn't subject you to just press the keys and all that. Michael Jackson was a producer. He produced his records, and for the records, the caliber of records that he produced, he got to be in my top 5. Then it goes to Jay Dilla.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to put Dilla up in there. Just the way his drums, man, he just revolutionized the way you even use the MPC. And my 5th one, bro, I mean, like this might throw a lot of people off, but I gotta say DJ Quick.
Yeah. See, that was
Wow.
so. What's crazy is Maloh.
Thank
that
you.
you say that.
Thank you.
Is that started a heated debate last time we was here because we wanted to give Quick his flowers, and a couple of people were saying like they didn't think
I said it.
Yeah, Don said he didn't feel like he was
so
in the top
so you
producer
put
category.
you put Quick over Dre,
But
Yeah, I
over
bet you,
Timberland.
But okay, see, this is why I know why he's doing that. I'm gonna show you. When you look at his list, everybody on his list, besides maybe
Is an artist and a producer.
besides Michael Jackson, is instrumentation.
Yeah.
DJ Quick is as far as hip hop goes, organized noise, and
that's
DJ
a
Quick.
different conversation. Like
are-
if you're gonna gear it towards just one genre, then my top 5.
I
is
would
different.
change, but if he's doing it as his 5, that's a very eclectic 5.
Right.
And the only thing that ties his 5 together is musicianship.
Yeah.
And when you look in hip hop, Quick, organized noise, them about the only niggas that's actually playing music
Quick was serious.
on their tracks. Everybody's not doing that. When Dre had live instrumentation, he's calling DJ Quick, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we push Quick ahead of Dre.
You got to.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, but you putting Quick over Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yes.
I put him over Timberland.
Yikes.
Overall, grand scale of things, musicianship, and all that. Yeah, I'll put Quick over a bunch of niggas.
The appreciation.
I don't even care
of what he do.
Yeah.
It's just appreciation value.
I mean, I fuck with Quick, but like you were talking about top 5 dead or alive.
Well, that's my top 5.
Yeah, that's-
No, I get it, and I get
But
it.
you're not
I get
alone,
it.
though.
You're not
I'm telling you,
alone.
this
You're not
started a
alone.
debate. It
The
was
only
a
reason
room
it's a
full of
debate
people
is
saying
because
that.
you're not alone,
No,
right?
yeah.
So if yours was an isolated opinion, I'd be like, all right, that's who we fuck with. But I've heard that from a lot of people now.
Yeah, Montre, I heard DJ Quick has the most ghost production in the music business.
Tone, you
History.
could-
Absolutely.
They said it's so much shit that he worked on that he doesn't even ask for credit, or like
Absolutely.
Tony, Raphael Sadiq, all kinds of shit
Yeah.
that he worked on that he just didn't ask for
Now,
credit.
don't get
know
it
what I'm saying?
twisted. I think Quick one of the greatest producers ever lived. But when you talk about like, especially because our conversation.
So you
usually
gave your
lands-
5 the other day?
No.
Okay, get your 5.
But before you start, your perspective is hits.
Yeah, that's what he's basing his on. Like I
hits.
keep telling you, he's basing his on musicianship.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quincy Jones produced
Yeah,
some
we
of the
base it
most
off hits, it's a
beautiful
different
music that we
yeah.
ever heard in our lives through 4 generations. He was able to do that.
Yeah,
That
man.
makes him the GOAT. It's almost like me and your basketball argument with Kareem.
Right.
We go Jordan, LeBron, and we just skip over Kareem like he didn't dominate basketball for
Right.
4 generations.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, okay. So are we talking about producers, like period? Or are we
Overall
talking about?
skill set
Are we
and
talking
everything.
about hip hop producers?
I think
Producers,
I
period.
think I was asking producers, period.
Producers
Okay.
is music producers.
So we can do
producers, period.
listen. We can do 5 producers, period, and then give me 5 hip hop
Okay.
producers.
Okay, so
You know what I'm saying? You can separate the list.
five
down.
producers,
Yeah,
period. Quincy Jones
There you go.
is God, right? Like Ric Flair is a wrestling god. That's Quincy Jones. Okay. Rick Rubin. Like Rick.
I'm not arguing. I can't argue with that.
Timbaland. Jeez. Prince. I definitely fuck with that. When you said Prince, I definitely fuck with that. I don't like Teddy Riley. Montre said Teddy Riley. I don't like Teddy Riley. Not my top five. Not my top five.
There's some people that'll put him in their top
I wouldn't be mad if I heard that
because he created a genre of music. It's dangerous. Niggas are dangerous when they create a genre. He created New Jack Swing, and the entire music business changed. When he produced that record for Bobby Brown, the entire music business flipped.
He is on not at the same level. So he's not Quincy Jones level, but he's our version of Quincy
for
Jones.
our generation.
I'm gonna fuck y'all up on my fifth one.
Okay.
Paul McCartney.
I mean, I ain't mad.
I ain't mad. You fucked me up though. You definitely fucked me up with that, but I ain't mad.
So what's your
if we doing hip hop,
now we doing hip hop.
Why Paul McCartney?
If you like the Beatles, you got to pick Paul McCartney. Between him and Lennon,
the Beatles.
I mean, you got to give Lennon some credit, but then even after Lennon died, he kept cranking out crack.
Hey, they're the most unsamplable group in history.
Oh, they got one of the coldest beats. They got one of the coldest beats of all time.
What's that?
That doom 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 doom.
That's
one of the coldest beats.
Bro,
yeah, come together.
Airplanes, which is a Paul McCartney song by itself, is so fucking ridiculous. Have you heard the first MMG album?
Where they sampled that.
Self-Made. God, damn.
The record with Kendrick Lamar.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah. The record
Matter of fact, I think Quick did sample Paul McCartney's like one of his Christmas songs.
Yeah,
and flipped this.
But Paul McCartney was crazy. But okay, so then if we talk about hip hop, it's
my top
in
five
this order.
different. My top five.
In this order, it's Timbaland, Dr. Dre, Pharrell. If he wasn't a fucking head case, I'd have put him in there. But I guess I got to say Kanye.
Ain't no guess.
You got
to. I don't want to say Kanye though. My fourth one will be Premier, and then RZA.
Take away all the crazy stuff,
and then RZA would be my fifth.
Okay, I ain't mad at that at all.
Listen, I'm not deep into this shit like y'all are.
Okay, I just don't want to be rude because you never know, Sheree. You be coming out the left field with shit. You might have just been like, yeah, so Spinderella and you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know.
LaToya Luckett.
Okay, Ken. We've been waiting. Now, this became a topic on my show because you've been waiting to debate this shit.
Right.
I'm not debating though.
No, I'm just saying. So you got to give us.
You right.
You got to give us your five though.
I just have my passion.
We all putting our five on the table.
Yeah, put your five on the
table. Primo.
Let's go.
Pete Rock.
Let's get it.
Pete
Rock, bro.
Quick.
Pete Rock is sick. Quick.
Facts, Twan. Facts. We are all head cases.
I said quick. Eric Sermon.
I'm mad at that.
Share this live, y'all.
Yes,
shit. Damn. I gotta go Rick Rubin.
That's your hip hop.
That's nice. That's nice.
Eric Sermon?
I'm not mad.
I gotta give it to Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon gets in the conversation because of the Red Man run, the Keith Murray run,
Death Squad, definitely.
Tupac records. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he made, Eric Sermon made a
record.
You
know how I feel about Me Against the World, and Eric Sermon did one of the best songs on that album.
Eric Sermon went crazy. Okay.
Eric Sermon made
the Marvin Gaye sample, just like music.
It's so hard because now all these other ones popping up. Just Blaze,
Come
Blaze.
on,
come on, you better say that.
Just fucking Blaze. Like
yo, man, I met Just Blaze too. Shout out to
Just dropped the track. That fucking Lil Baby and what's the hip hop or the gospel dude?
Oh, Kirk Franklin. Just Blaze did that?
Yes.
Just Blaze did that?
Just Blaze.
I didn't know he made that.
Song is fire.
Wow.
Fire. Little Baby has a song with Kirk Franklin.
It's off the Space Jam joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
that
from the Space Jam soundtrack.
Crazy.
It's fire. I was like, that's when I was like, this nigga Lil Baby can't lose. Like this nigga.
Shout out Lil
gospel
Baby, man.
record,
Shout
like,
out Lil Baby is out here.
Just as
working.
different.
He working,
Nah,
man.
Khaled ain't the new Quincy Jones. He
Nah.
buying them records from Hitmaker and Rico
Right.
Love and any producer who's selling a song.
But he putting them together though.
Can we?
yeah, but
He
the
putting
produce,
them
but them
together.
niggas is really building the records though.
Can't-
Khaled ain't
Khaled can
building
make
them
beats.
records.
Khaled can make
He
beats.
can.
You know
He
what I'm saying?
can, but he doesn't.
He doesn't. He gets beats from Cool and Dre. That's his in-house production team. Is
Yeah.
Cool and
Yeah.
Dre. I want to talk to you. Fire.
Yeah, this is
I
Just
want to
Blaze.
talk to
Just
you.
Blaze
the
is
king of the
amazing,
gospel
man.
singers. Nobody can kill a gospel song.
Ooh, arsonist meat makers. Arsonist meat makers. He be
Got it.
chopping them gospel
Got
joints
it.
up.
Got it. Got it.
For they killing us.
Arsonist meat makers,
That's a
man.
gospel song, bro.
Yeah.
Sick already. I ain't
Yeah, you ain't even.
Hey,
gotta hear
Just
the
Blaze
bars
took the
yet.
goat when he flipped that damn for Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh my goodness.
That Rick James.
Oh
sample.
my
Let me
goodness.
give you all my top five. Give me my top
Go
five
ahead,
hip hop
go ahead.
producers.
Top 5
man.
hip hop producers.
I'm about to throw some monkey wrenches out here, man. My top five hip hop. My number one.
Ooh,
This
Jim
is not
Johnson, I ain't mad at that
I
either.
have a top 5 finger drummer producer too, but that's something different.
A-Rap.
But like A-Rap is number one.
A-Rap the
Definitely, he's the final boss.
Yeah. He ain't the final
He's the
boss.
final boss. Him and David Fingers Hines. That's
Yep.
different.
Yeah.
But like as far as just hip hop producers, man, and at this point, I'm not gonna go in order. I'm just gonna name them. Niggas sleep on Dame Grease. He's definitely in my top 5.
Dame had a nice 4 or 5 year run.
Yes.
He did.
Dame had a nice 4 or 5 year run.
People give the DMX run
Absolutely right.
credit to Swiss Beats, and all that was not Swiss.
Yeah,
A lot of that shit was
Yeah,
Dame.
Dame.
Grease.
A
Yeah.
lot of that was Dame.
A lot of the
Straight
early
up.
lock shit was Dame.
Matter of fact,
A lot of that early Cameron shit was
Dame.
Dame before Heatmakers and them came along.
facts.
Yeah, facts. Dame was holding it down.
A lot of cats don't know their history, man. Dame history as far as a hip hop producer.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off. Keep going.
I'm not gonna put Jay Dilla in this catalog because Jay Dilla is just Jay Dilla.
Yeah,
Kanye West,
for sure.
for way more obvious reasons. Just Blaze is definitely up there. And you gotta, just me being the hip hop head that I am, I gotta put Primo there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But my fifth one is not really so much of a single producer; it's a collective. Dungeon Family.
Yeah, that's what they're on my list of just general producers, not singling them to hip hop. I have them in my 5.
Yeah,
because my 5 is Ye, Tim, Dre, Pharrell, and Organized Noise. I just went current because I left the
Organized Noise,
I left the
that's what I said,
legends
that's
out
Organized
because I
Noise,
didn't want to. I ain't want to.
I fuck with your list heavy.
You know what I'm saying? But
Fuck with your list heavy.
That's my overall list. Now, as far as hip hop goes, I'm Primo. I'm Quick. Well, I had Quick on the original list, so Quick, I ain't gonna put him on my second list, but he would have made my hip hop list too.
Justice League.
That's how serious he is.
Justice
League
League.
is a good one. Justice League.
So
Justice
it's
League is
just
a good
yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying? But I had, you know what I'm saying? I had Dilla, I had Primo, you know what I'm saying? And I had RZA on my hip hop list also.
So many.
Somebody said Bink, yo, who the
fire.
yo?
That's
Somebody
Dooch.
said
That's
Bink.
Duke said Bink.
Bink fire.
Bink fire.
Bink fire. Slept
Bink
on.
fire.
You got
Can't-
beat miners.
Beat Miners was
Gotta
fire.
run
Can we agree on the greatest hip hop beat ever made?
Oh,
Lucchini?
the greatest
Huh?
one ever
No, I
made.
said Lucchini.
Lucchini fire, but I don't know if it's the greatest.
It's top. It might be top. It's top 10.
It's top 10.
It's top 10.
It's either between Simon Says by Pharoah Monch
Oh shit.
or
That was hard.
Watch
That was
Watch
hard.
for the Hook, Cool Breeze.
Oh, that.
Triumph.
Triumph is
was
hard.
Triumph is hard.
Triumph
Those
is
my
hard.
top 3 right there. Those my 3 picks right there. Fuck it.
I don't. There's only one. The greatest, in my opinion, the greatest rap beat ever made is Grinding.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah.
Grinding
Y'all
is
think
up there.
for real?
Grinding is up there.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Because
I remember when that beat came out. I always thought it wasn't done yet.
Shit,
That's what I'm saying.
That's the whole point.
yeah,
That's why I picked that shit. 'Cause it's so simple.
It's the and it's the if you take it into the social realm of what makes that beat dope.
Yeah.
Is the fact that girls used to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doom, doom, doom. Girls used to do that. Then niggas, we did it at the lunch table, freestyling in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
That's the beat that I freestyled to when I became a
Right,
rapper
right.
in the cafeteria with Baby Drew and them at Mesmer. That was the beat. The nigga pounding on the table, that was the beat that he was making.
Yeah,
And the fact that Pharrell went number 1 with that
Man.
Yeah.
Come on, man, that's game changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's not
I don't
a
have an
rapper
argument
alive.
with that. It's definitely in my top 10, but you named 3 strong, very strong.
Very
beats.
strong.
I put a post up this a while ago.
Yeah.
About, the Humpty dance.
Yeah, the Humpty dance is crazy too.
Yeah,
That beat hard too.
That beat is crazy.
That beat hard too. But
No,
grinding was
grinding is
different,
crazy.
man. Like every rapper on earth can rap the grinding.
Yes. I remember when T.I. came out with What You Know About That. I remember just going
that's just
crazy
hard.
over that.
To me, that's
snapped
Toom's,
on that.
To me, that's Toom's coldest beat.
Man,
That's his coldest beat.
Yeah.
The DMX What's My Name beat was crazy when that came out. I was like, whoa, that'd be hard.
You know what? My favorite hip hop beat. Like even though I recognize grinding as the pinnacle, my favorite hip hop beat is I Won't Deny It by Fabulous, or the Fabulous joint.
Yeah, that's
DJ
fire.
Clue.
Which one?
Clue and Duro. With Nate Dogg.
Oh yeah.
That shit's
Clue and Duro
crazy.
did that,
Let me ask y'all a question. So which beat do y'all think is better? Because like this came out at the time when East Coast rappers was trying to integrate the trap sound to get like Southern listeners, right? So you have someone say a Dead Prez and Black Star.
Woo.
Dead Prez had the is bigger than hip hop record.
Bigger than hip hop was crazy.
Or Black Star 1, 2, 3. It's kind of dangerous to be. Which one of those records y'all think was better?
First of all, that Black Star album is one of the greatest albums in hip hop history. Talib Kweli and Mos Def group album. That album has nothing but hits on it.
Hey, quick story.
Wow.
I saw Black Star when they did it. They first come back, and they was at the House of Blues in Chicago, and they did Respiration, and Common came out just unannounced the shit and did his verse. They had to shut the shit down and start the song over. That felt. I still feel the goosebumps of being in that bitch.
Damn, Rodney Bond, Big R said no Alchemist.
No, you know what, man? I'm put Alchemist in the class his own.
I got Static.
Alchemist, my dude.
I got Static Selector though.
Next episode by Dre. Yeah.
Next episode, yeah. Alchemist did have some bangers.
Yeah,
though,
next
man.
episode.
Bro, why did you ask that question, bro?
What
like,
about that? What?
Like, bro, like, dude, you smoked good for you came on here and asked that question. Why would you ask that question, bro? Nobody can pick between them two beats.
Yes, you can.
The Dead Prez and the that's too hard, bro. I can't pick between.
So you asked me how you thought about that.
This is like a tie.
Because those, you know what? Because I was thinking about those records the other day and how, like, damn, because those are some crunk records. Those was real crunk back. Like when you listen to them now,
for some New York shit, it was a driving 808. Back then, New York records didn't have the driving 808. Right. And it's a driving 808. That's some South
exactly.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Fire. Remember the Chappelle show used to play that shit when Chappelle walked
Man,
out.
for
That's
real.
fire,
That's...
nigga. That beat is classic. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of them. You know what I mean? It's some shit though, because I think a lot of
Toon says Storch is in his top 5. Stop it, Toon. Stop it.
I think a lot of
stop it.
I think a lot of, but see, is Toon a piano guy?
He's a piano guy.
If you're a piano guy,
then he's your GOAT.
Yeah, he's your GOAT. If you're a piano guy.
I'm a drum guy, so I'm gonna say Primo
or Dilla.
Yeah.
Most drum niggas is Primo or Dilla, or if you're really a drum nigga, like say a band nigga, then you're Timberland for real.
Yeah.
Don was in band. Yeah. See what I'm saying? There's the love affair with Timberland and Pharrell. Because them niggas were band niggas too. You see what I'm saying? Pharrell still uses band.
Yeah.
That band Doom. One of the coldest beats ever. Why Pharrell is that nigga to me? It's not even a rap beat. It's 702. I Still Love You.
Oh my God.
What's that? What's that name? It was like 4 producers. It had Timberland, Dr. Dre, Pharrell, and Swiss Beats.
That's called a Hove album.
Yeah,
and they was like,
it's called a Jay-Z album.
You got to take somebody. You got to take one of these away.
Oh, Swiss got to go.
Swiss got to go.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Swiss got it.
Nasty. That's all band.
Yeah.
That's that big bass drum.
Yeah, that's black college. Every black college you went to, they play that shit.
Because my favorite shit is Unbelievable.
Oh,
Biggie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Primo killed that.
That's crazy.
That R. Kelly sample was crazy, bro.
But that was like a year or two after the fucking song came out.
Yeah.
Last 10 the last 10 years, one of the hardest beats to me though was Ball So Hard Motherfuckers Wanna Find.
Oh
that's
my.
That's Hit Boy. That Hit Boy went crazy with that.
That's
the
nuts.
first single, the Otis joint was
Yeah,
Yeah,
Otis
Otis
was
was
nuts
crazy.
too.
Nigga,
The
Church
Otis
in the
joint was
Wild
crazy.
was
Church in the
crazy.
Wild was crazy.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
produced Church in the Wild? That beat was
It was
crazy.
Kanye.
Oh, that was Ye. That beat was crazy.
Ye went crazy on that, man.
Jesus.
Ye went crazy. Ye went crazy on the Life of Pablo album. Like he went berserk on that. Niggas understand. Like Ye went crazy on that album, bro. Like shout out to Ye, man. I don't care how crazy the nigga is.
Like
man.
we do, you know, Ye's a
Go back and forth for sure.
Ye's a trending topic on this show, and
Man.
we have to do Ye like we do R. Kelly, where we separate the man from the music.
Got
We
to,
just
man.
celebrate the music because it's very hard to celebrate the man. You get what I'm
Man.
saying? So,
I don't like Ye the artist. I love Ye the producer.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Like I could do without Ye rapping ever.
All the albums,
Oh.
every single album. He don't have to rap. His tracks, is,
Yeah.
his tracks is, you
Yeah.
know,
yeah,
I still
definitely.
need those out.
I still need those albums. I think he started losing me around
After
Yeezus.
808.
Yeah, after 808 is when I started not.
That was well produced too, though.
It was
What?
on some different shit.
808 was
Yeezus
well produced.
Yeah, no, 808.
808's is fire.
808 is a classic. I'm
Yeah.
talking about that's around where he started losing me with the projects. I tried to get back into Life of Pablo, and I like the musician shit
Yeah.
more than I liked what he was doing on there lyrically.
Right.
Did
You
you
see what
think
I'm saying?
Jesus was his like wackest album?
I don't think it's whack. I just thought it was different.
Yeah.
If Yeezus aged well, believe it or not,
Yeah.
it sounds better now because it
Yeah.
sounds like a Travis Scott album. So
Yeah.
it sounds better now than it did 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how you know Timbaland is the GOAT? Because
Think about
Kanye think he the GOAT. If Kanye think Timbaland the GOAT, Timbaland the GOAT. Because Kanye think he the GOAT of everything except for producing, because he run the Timbaland.
Well, Kanye
Yeah.
favorite beat, he said he stole the drums from Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Well, he
Can't-
stole that. That's like
can't tell me-
we all stole the drums from
Can't
Dr.
tell me
Dre.
nothing. With,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't tell me nothing.
I used
with
his drum
Jeezy.
kits when I first started using
Yeah.
FL Studio.
He said he
I was-
couldn't get that beat placed until he put the Dr. Dre drums on there, and then everybody in the industry wanted the beat, and he said that's what made
Yeah.
him rap to
Yeah.
it. Like fuck.
No,
it,
it's
I ain't
it's
selling
actually
it.
video footage of Kanye actually consulting with Timbaland
Yeah.
for just the
Just
kick.
Talking about my
The
kick
kick
drum
drum for,
don't
power-
sound
for,
good. I need you to make it
stronger.
sound. I need you to make it sound better. Timbaland
Right.
said, "What the fuck is wrong with this?" So then he started playing on the keyboard, kind of
That
like
was
Kanye,
on,
like, "Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it."
So
for a good life.
So yeah,
for good
very.
life.
It was the
stronger.
it was stronger. Yeah, it
my
was
bad.
stronger.
Yeah.
In the comments, shout out to our people in the comments keeping the conversation going. I fuck with y'all, but they brought up a very valid point, and I was gonna get here, but y'all beat me to it. T-Pain is a very underrated producer.
Oh my
And
god.
the reason why I say
Absolutely,
that is you
man.
can take the
Wow.
records that he produced, then the Ghost production.
Who
He
said
does
that?
DJ Quick shit. He worked on 808 and Heartbreaks. They did the Good Life record. Remember the Kanye West record? Welcome to the Good Life. After that, Ye locked T-Pain in the studio and wouldn't let him leave. And they did the entire 808 and Heartbreaks together. You know what I'm saying?
Just like
Ooh,
Think
Shook
Cold
One's
Sound.
part 2.
Hey
is
yo,
hard. Hey,
yo,
Havoc?
Yo, even the Quiet Storm beat.
Yeah.
Little Kim
I can
over the
see that.
Quiet Storm beat is like sex.
yeah, it's
No,
fire,
it's like
fire.
it's like we are having sex for 2
Definitely.
minutes while she's rapping over the Quiet Storm beat. That's
Damn,
like
go
sex.
here. I go
Yeah.
So I
again.
didn't add him to the list only because I didn't know this until later on. But I started
Yeah.
making beats because of Q-Tip, because the Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
The way they had that
Yeah.
shit bouncing,
No,
I was like,
facts.
how the fuck you had that shit bouncing?
Facts.
I had my little drum machine, everything was analog.
Q-Tips
like,
are very
116.
Q-Tips kind of like T-Pain. They're underrated, but they're part of huge records.
records.
Right.
Huge record. You go look at the track listing and Q-Tip be on Beyonce albums and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
Yeah,
did he
man.
do on here? Like, and he got a credit on there. Guess who else produces? Kwame.
Yep.
Remember
Kwame?
Kwame,
Oh.
Polka Dot Kwame back
Yeah.
in the day? He produces pop
Oh yeah, he
records.
made the joint with he made Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd
I'm
Banks.
on
Lloyd
fire,
Banks
right?
joints.
I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that
And he
joint.
does like pop records too.
Yeah.
Full Force, the niggas from House Party that was
Yeah.
setting the house on fire, they still
Yeah.
produce
They still produce
Christina
right now.
Aguilera and what's the one girl? Ariana Grande. They just
Word.
produced her like her biggest
Young
record.
Bird, Hit Boy now,
No, that's
right?
what I was saying. That's what.
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
Hit
what
Boy,
I was
Man,
saying.
Hit Boy now,
Boy.
No,
Young
that's
Bird.
Hitmaker.
Hitmaker.
Heatmaker.
That's
or
it,
whatever.
man. So Hitmaker, that's what I meant. Hit
So, but that's
Hitmaker,
what I was
yeah.
telling you about Khaled. So that's what Khaled
Yeah.
does. Heatmaker puts those records together.
Yeah, man.
He gets Bieber, Wheezy, and all them niggas on the song, and
Yeah,
then
Hitmaker
Khaled
is
buys
everywhere.
the record from him.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
And streams all over it. Khaled, we the best. It's next. And
That's all
what
I need Kanye to do though, right there.
Khaled
Bring all the people together and put them on your beats.
Khaled is the greatest A&R in rap history.
That's one of the best albums. Now that you bring that
that's
up.
what Khaled
was
is.
that? The
And
summer,
A&R.
That Cruel Summer album.
Cruel Summer is my shit. Cruel
Kanye,
Summer
if
is my
Kanye
shit. He
would have
went
did a
crazy.
compilation,
Yeah, he went crazy.
if Kanye would have did a compilation with the new lineup, if he'd have went Nas, Push, Tiana Taylor, Big Sean, them all on one project over his production.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. Who do y'all think is the best producer rapper duo?
Like that. Who can do both or just
No,
Best
he's
producer,
saying
rapper duo.
whatever, he do the beats and I rap.
Yeah. Kind of like Gangstar, Mobb Deep,
Deep,
shit like that,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Under that lines.
Mobb Deep is crazy.
Gangstar is
And
crazy.
this is
Gangstar was
subjective. This
crazy.
is subjective. This could be a project. It ain't got to be like a group. This could be just be like
It
the project.
it would have to be RZA and Wu-Tang, right?
Well, that's like a
That's
whole
a group already. It's like,
group already.
you're
Like,
saying somebody who did it.
so let's say for instance, like me, I would say
A tag team. You talking about like Timbaland and Missy?
Pete Rock,
like for
CL
instance,
Smooth.
right, like for instance, right, I know Currency and Alchemist COVID Coop is like my favorite artist producer collab ever. Like COVID Coop with Currency and Alchemist, bro, was like, whoa, that the way that was produced and how, and I think it's signed, they made that shit in one day.
I'm gonna go left field with that, with what you describing, and it was a fucking mixtape, and that's Future Monster. Him and Metro Boomin went
Ooh,
crazy
yeah.
on that
Oh, yeah.
mixtape. That
I don't
was
think I
a
heard that
crazy
either.
ass mixtape.
Yeah.
That's the one that brought him back. Remember, he had broke up with Sierra,
Yeah.
and then got almost dropped from the label, and then he came back with Monster because they wouldn't let him put none of them songs out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all that shit that was in the club for the last for the next 3-4 years.
What about
All that was on that Monster mixtape.
Prime with
Slum
Primo
Village
and,
had them
Primo
slaps.
and Royce the 5'9".
Primo and Royce the 5'9". Yeah,
That's pretty.
that
dope.
was a
That-
nice
yeah,
project.
That's what he's.
okay.
Yeah, that's what he
So
was
just
describing.
there's a
Edge
rapper,
to me.
there's a rapper and a producer that got
Yeah.
together and was like, all right,
You know,
let's do a project.
it's a nigga
Let's-
project.
Okay,
But like, I mean, I think it's always going to be number one.
I'm gonna go with 40
mil.
mil too. The Nas Hit Boy collaboration on his last
It's
King's
fire.
Disease album
Yeah.
was fire.
It was fire.
Yeah, that was fire.
Their collaboration was fire. That to me, like
If
not
we-
even Don, that brought Don back around on Nas and all that. The album
Yeah.
was very good, and Nas
Yeah.
was finally produced the right way.
Yeah.
And he let Hit Boy handle business, and Hit Boy got busy on that.
I felt like Will Smith in the car with Martin on Bad Boys.
Mhm.
Like from now on, that's how you rap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what that album is for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I think Gangstar might end up getting the crown for that at the end of the day.
And
as
they
far as the
weren't even
artist.
like cool like that. They just came
Right.
together and made some shit.
This nigga's from Texas. The other nigga's from Boston,
Right.
and they're like the gods of East Coast rap.
Yeah.
Right.
Like literally, they are on the holy grail.
Bodie James and
Bodie
Alchemist.
James and
Facts.
Hey, when
Facts.
I heard Pete Rock.
Yeah, that's
and,
the
and-
March Madness.
Yeah.
That came out of them future Purple Rain and Monster mixtapes. He did it with Metro Boomin.
I mean, we
Yeah.
saying all this.
Yeah.
And see, you know,
We saying all these groups and teams together, but you know, I'm gonna go back to the money.
okay.
It was Dr. Dre and Eminem.
And I was almost gonna go watch. I was almost gonna go watch The Throne.
Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna go watch The Throne.
Not
Yeah.
Dr. Dre and Snoop.
No, Dr. Dre and Eminem.
Damn, you could go Dr. Dre and
Wow.
Snoop.
You could
too.
go Dr. Dre and Snoop.
You could
but
go
it-
Wow.
You could go Dr. Dre and Ice Cube too from NWA.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
kicked ass with one album.
Mm.
Kicked your ass with one album.
Yeah.
And Dre was sick on that. Like people love.
We could go back further.
We love this future Dre shit, but me growing up being a kid, being from Cali, most of my brothers was street. Growing up, most of my brothers was in the streets when NWA was making music. Dr. Dre was sick
Yeah.
during that NWA run, bro.
Yeah.
Can I throw one out there? Daz.
Daz
was
is corrupt, bro.
Daz is
Stop.
fire.
Daz a
Yeah,
corrupt.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
in the dog pound is in that argument too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Man, shout out Gotti, man.
I mean, but
Word up.
we being blasphemous anyway because it's Rick Rubin and LL Cool J.
But they didn't stay. He used Cut Creator. LL had a bunch of in-house producers.
Yeah,
He
but
ain't just
what
used Rick
built-
Rubin.
40
what
mil.
built-
Yo,
What
40 mil
built
killed
LL
it.
Cool J?
Dre
40
was
killed
built
it.
Dr. Dre and DLC.
40 killed it,
I
bro.
need a beat.
Damn, Dr.
Hey,
Dre
I
and
need-
DLC.
40 killed it. Yep.
That
40
might
killed
be
it,
his.
hands down.
Yeah.
That's the greatest.
40
shit that
mil
never-
ended the argument.
40
argument
40
over.
ended it,
What'd
bro.
he say?
The DLC,
DLC
album.
and Dre.
The formula.
Yeah,
the
40
Dr.
killed
Dre
it.
album.
He
That's
killed it.
because that without that album, you don't get the Marshall Mathers
You don't.
LP. He
Yeah.
found out the formula on how
Yep.
to do that. That formula was done on the formula.
Yep.
Dre was
Yep.
like, "Yeah, I'm building a rapper."
Yep.
We didn't even know what the DLC looked like. The nigga had been in NWA this whole time, and I didn't even know that.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This big, tall, light-skinned nigga popped up with the let the bass go. Doom, 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 doom. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Listen to that song. I don't think there's no cussing in that song. Let the bass go. He don't cuss.
DOC rarely cuss.
He didn't cuss.
No.
That's
He
what
said,
made
"Let
him
me your motherfucking ear." That's the only thing he said. In all that.
Man, DOC was.
Oh man, y'all gonna make me listen to that shit tonight, bro.
His pen is just immaculate.
You know, him and Cube was the ghostwriters for NWA.
Yeah, man.
Niggas pen some of the greatest shit in hip hop
Crazy.
history.
Cube's the top 10 greatest rapper of all time because of his pen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He wrote the Chronic.
Yeah,
He wrote the Chronic.
yeah.
DOC is like the biggest what if in hip hop history.
He don't get in
man.
that accident and his vocal cords get slashed.
The biggest what if. He's like
he
Brandon Roy or
like
something like that.
the buzz.
He said like Brandon Roy.
No,
Yep.
for real, like the buzz.
Right.
Like around the time I fell in love with hip hop, the buzz on him was like 50s buzz.
Yeah.
Or like Wayne's buzz. DOC buzz was like that because you gotta remember NWA was the biggest group in hip hop at that time. And then the spinoff nigga put out an album better than they shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's what made him be like, everybody was clamoring for this dude. I remember that shit. Like he was literally the hottest nigga.
And
like this pre-mixtape era, you know, niggas get hot off a mixtape. This nigga was literally buzzing. He had like one song out.
Yo, Doc, you just throwing out names now. You're gonna say Track Masters and Nas.
Hey,
The Firm.
the Track Masters and Nas.
Dr. Dre's working on that too.
Track Masters and Nas. Did Track
Actually,
Masters?
Track Masters
Wait,
has
talking
some
about
joint,
Track
man.
Masters did. It was written, right?
He did, yeah.
Oh
He did,
yeah,
yeah.
they get credit for that.
Dre was on there too, though.
Trash.
Yeah, Dre was on there. He did a couple
Trash.
joints on there.
Yeah.
Trash. Now Heatmakers the Dipset. Heatmakers the
Heatmakers and
Dipset.
Dipset. There we go.
I
Shout out
fuck with that.
Arsonist, man.
I fuck with that, but Track Masters and Nas, you can throw that garbage away.
Yo, man,
Garbage. That's
man,
part of that run of terrible beats Nas was on.
So look, we got the verses coming up, and this is why I asked about this because I guess Timberland and Sweet Swiss Beats are running out
The
of people
rematch.
to book for verses, so now they're gonna do a rematch, which I thought, in my opinion, Timberland won by a fucking landslide. So I don't even know why we're having a
if you're gonna
rematch.
have,
Well, they're gonna actually do it formatted.
See,
this
I
time.
think Swiss Beats gonna try to get sympathy rounds and play them DMX songs.
Yeah. Oh
nah,
yeah.
I don't want
That's
to
what
hear.
he's gonna try to do.
See, look, if they battle, I don't want to hear those songs. I want them to go beat for beat, man. If they're gonna have a battle, I want them to have a real producer battle. I want to hear some beats I never heard before and all that. I want to hear a beat battle. I don't want to hear them DJ a battle and just play joints that they produce. Okay, we heard those already. Y'all want to have a beat battle, man? Like have a like. I want to hear a beat battle from them. A beat battle, the beats that we never heard, or just play the beats. I don't know. I want to hear a beat battle from them niggas, man. You got your joints right here. You got your computer, your NPC. You got yours, and boom. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to hear.
I mean, I fuck with that. I fuck with that, but it's about for them. For them, it's about celebrating their hits and celebrating the shit that they have already done. They don't want to do that. So to be scrutinized in that manner from a beat battle champion to a beat battle champion, right? That's hard. It's very hard to do a beat battle. It's even harder than doing a rap battle because number one, you playing shit. You're playing shit that nobody heard before. And you're asking for somebody in 1 minute to listen to instrumentation, arrangement, sound selection, and everything that comes with a successful beat and what makes a beat hot. That to do that to two industry niggas who are like above everything else, like that, they don't want to open themselves up to that type of scrutiny on the spot. But and you got to think about how many other motherfuckers they use to make beats.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like they're beyond the place where you and I are, where I sit down and cook up a record by myself.
True.
Yeah, they both of them got teams.
They got teams.
That's true. I feel that.
What's that show that used to come on? Not show. It's on YouTube. I was watching. They blindfold the producer and send him in the record store. Rhythm Roulette. Them niggas be geeked to do that shit.
Yeah,
man, I want to do one, man. Shit, I want to do one of them shits.
We can do a Milwaukee one. We can do a Rhythm Roulette.
I think we should.
I fuck with you.
We should. But I was saying, like, they put themselves out there. Like, actually, Manny Fresh went up there and took too long. Like he was sitting there, and it wasn't even that fire. I was like, man, that's fucked up. You get up there and make something that ain't that cold, but you're cold. They don't be giving no fuck. They just be in their little zone. Like extra, or Large Professor was on there. He lost track of time. He's like, oh man, I didn't know what the fuck I'm supposed to. You know,
but you also talk about you also talking about more
cats with no hits,
underground, more underground producers.
Like cats with no hits.
It has some cats on there.
It's Dungeon Family is on there.
It's really what if you still
active in the scene,
active and a part of the. If you still a part of the culture,
Mac Miller was on there. Mac Miller had one of the best ones.
Mac Miller did a rhythm roulette.
He cold.
Yeah, Mac Miller made.
Yeah, he did one of the best ones, bro.
But it's
rest in peace, Mac.
It's almost like an old nigga that still do graffiti and breakdance.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like them niggas still got a passion for. You know what I mean? Like A-Rab, I'm sure he could stop finger drumming and have some little nigga doing that shit while he stand up there and look cool.
Yeah,
but he's got a passion for that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Show
saying?
people how to do it.
So that's the thing with that. Like Timberland, you know, niggas then between Timberland and Swiss Beats, they both then hired Bangladesh to come in and do ghost production and work on their shit with them. So like Don said, when they present something, it's got to be a body of work. It can't just be, I made this beat right here on the spot.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, and obviously we appreciate rhythm roulette, but the average person wouldn't appreciate that because shit come out fire. Like, damn, that shit cold as shit. They're like, I heard it before.
Rhythm Roulette is one of the best shows. Is I think it's made by Mass Appeal.
Mass Appeal,
one of the best pieces of entertainment you'll find.
Shout
on
out
YouTube
Nas and the good folks over at Mass Appeal.
Man,
absolutely,
man. You got
so like for like
Crit had one that was crazy.
So like for those that's watching that like never seen Rhythm Roulette before, basically they'll have a producer. They'll take a producer that had the producer go to a record store inside their hometown. They'll blindfold the producer, have the producer pick 3 vinyls randomly. The producer then take those 3 vinyls back to their studio and they'll see what they got, and then they gotta cook up some beats with those vinyls, man. Sometimes some producers be catching some bullshit.
So we got about 15 to 20 producers in here right now who say they want to do it. I say we do it. We put it on the Slick Talk with Scales TV YouTube page. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't been there.
Facts.
We set it up right here.
We'll set it up right here.
Yep.
That'd be
dope.
We'll do it. That'd be dope.
I'm with it.
Want to kick it off?
Yeah, we can kick it off.
You get off, I go to Record Head and get some stuff. I know how that Rich P.
We got everything got to be recorded. Everything got to be
YouTube.
Recorded.
Check out. Just go to Rhythm Roulette is on YouTube. Also, shameless plug. If y'all want to see some rap battles, go to National Beat Battle Association. Make sure you represent. Show some love for Milwaukee Pad Mats representing. The whole season is out, so make sure you check it out.
All the producers, if y'all down, hit my inbox after this.
Before we get out of here,
exclusive shit.
Before we get out of here today, you know, speaking of verses, Bow Wow and Soulja Boy announced that they will be doing a versus battle.
Man, here we go with this shit.
Listen, y'all can say what y'all want, but y'all know y'all was rapping that shit, okay?
Who?
Maybe not y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
not
was a little older.
And I'm real hip hop too. I wasn't rapping Bow Wow.
I did a couple of times in the club. You know what I'm saying? I did the Soulja Boy a couple
not
times.
Y'all a little older,
Yeah,
but we was in middle
the
school.
The only song I fuck with from Bow Wow is the Bow Wow and Sierra.
That beat is fire. That beat, bro.
That beat was crazy.
You don't like
who wins, Cherie?
I really don't know.
Who win?
You know they destined for verses when they got Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
Bow Wow wins that.
Damn.
Bow Wow wins that. Yeah, he just pull out his shit with Snoop and it's over.
Do Soulja Boy get to play the records he produced? Because then Bow Wow's in trouble.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Wow in trouble.
trouble.
Bow Wow in trouble then. Bow Wow's done.
Draco produced like a motherfucker. Draco Cole.
Yeah, Bow Wow's probably done.
Him and A-Rab.
What's the Beyonce record?
Yeah, he did make.
He ain't got credit on Beyonce.
He got credit on Beyonce.
He used his line.
They don't love me like I love you. That one she said at the
end.
Yeah.
That Let Me Hold You beat was crazy.
That?
Facts.
At the end, she said, I hop up out the bed.
Oh, turn my swag.
There we go.
So he got producer credit on that record, on that Beyonce song.
Soulja Boy like Ray J.
So then Soulja Boy got the record. Nigga, we made it for Drake.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy did that beat.
Yeah.
Also, Soulja Boy did What you smoking on? Gas what I smoke, nigga. Finito for Chief Keef.
Yeah, I
Draco
really...
produced Finito?
Yes, Draco did that beat.
Yeah,
Look it up.
Get the fuck
Draco
out of here.
produced
I'm
that
looking that
beat.
up
Swear to
right
God.
now.
Yeah, I
Draco
You know,
wasn't really-
that is the predecessor to drill music.
Music, yeah.
It's Finito.
Yeah, I don't lend them an
Draco
ear.
is
I don't
Soulja
lend-
Boy?
Soldier Boy, they the same person.
Yeah, I never really lended them
Don't
that much
get
in my
Draco.
ear, so I can't really gauge who's
I
going.
gained respect
all I
for him
know.
once
But,
I found
you know.
out he was a producer.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
changed my whole way that I looked at Soldier Boy and all that. When I found out he was making them beats at 16 and 17 years old in his mama living room, I'm like, oh no, little nigga. Yeah, I respect that right there.
Yeah, he.
Oh, no, I respect
Bow Wow
Soulja
did.
Boy. I
know
respect
that.
him for his contribution to the game.
I might actually
Music,
now I might
man,
watch
right.
it just because I want to find out what other songs he produced.
Right,
Who, Soldier Boy?
Yeah,
Soulja Boy. Yeah,
Because we know Bow Wow did. Unless Bow Wow pull out some shit like, yeah, I did this.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Bow Wow produced shit.
Nah,
He had all them ghostwriters and shit.
if he
Word.
Like, what was his last? Was it Fresh as on Me's, or
That-
was it something after?
I don't
that?
know if it was anything
it
after
was
Fresh is
it
on
was
Me.
It was something.
Mass
after.
Singer, nigga.
I knew that was him.
Growing up hip hop.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
Also,
last.
He had something after Fresh as on Me's, but
He
I
don't-
don't know what.
He don't have a credit on Finito. Chief Keef is the producer who produced
Oh,
Finito.
wait, you go on Soldier Boy IG. He produced it. That day he was on Breakfast Club and said Drake. Yeah, he produced Finito.
That's funny. I was ribbing that old shit. Now I'm not. I'll take all my ribs back.
What that?
All my Soulja Boy.
All your Soldier Boy rib.
Yeah, he got producer credits.
I mean, you know, Soldier Boy got producer creds and like, you know,
he's the first nigga
he's
to
the
get on
YouTube
YouTube.
guy, man. Like
He the
this,
first rapper on YouTube.
this shit wouldn't really. He showed motherfuckers how to do this shit.
He the
You know
first
what
for
I'm
a whole bunch of shit.
saying?
ain't
Shit,
he?
yeah, he the first for a whole bunch of shit of this era.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he the
saying?
first for a whole bunch
and
of
he's still
shit.
relevant.
And he's still
He's
relevant.
not
Yeah.
a one-hit wonder nigga.
Nah, he manages to keep himself relevant.
Oh, Draco?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
Draco. You know what I'm saying? Don will tell you we was rooting for Big Draco 2
Yeah.
years ago when he made his comeback. He had the biggest comeback of
I mean, he was on
2019.
that show. That little young lady, gonna ask that man why you got so many businesses. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell going on?
That was on
Yeah,
that stupid ass show with Joe Buttons and
Yeah,
academics.
like why would you ask somebody that? You know what I'm saying?
Everyday
what's going
struggle.
on in your- what's going on in your
That
head
was
to
on
ask
there.
somebody some what? Why you got so many businesses though? Like he ain't supposed to do that.
I
He said he think
disagree
it's
with
hard
that.
to find
I think-
people
I
to do
disagree with that,
verses
Mantra.
because of what? What'd he say? I can't
That-
get in my phone.
He said he
dude.
think it's hard to find people to do verses because it's a lot of people who made hits years ago and who are still making hits today, so they don't need that shit. But that's not true
No.
because we
No,
just saw
because-
Escape do it and
Yeah.
Candy Bird's making hits all the time.
I mean, I don't even think it's about if you currently making hits because at this time you can't tour.
Yeah.
So what's helping you is streams, and
Right.
that's what
Right,
made verses
exactly.
blow the fuck up. Is that everybody who did a versus shit went up 100%.
You know those negotiations is crazy. That's why they can't make it happen.
That's what.
Them niggas on they
Right.
ain't asking for shit.
Right, they asking for shit.
Then they asking
Well,
for a Bentley.
Well,
with
the
it.
thing is when they made the move, everybody who was a part of it. Remember when they sold it to Triller or whatever? Everybody who was a part of it got a percentage.
Right.
So Buju Banton, the RZA, Patti LaBelle, Gladys
Right,
Knight,
right.
everybody got a cut of them selling it to Triller.
That's
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it ain't like they didn't take care of the artists. And then, like I said, Monica was the person that woke me up to what was going on when Monica was saying, I don't give a fuck about what nobody says. She said, my
Yeah.
label hasn't called me in 3 years, and
Yo.
they've been blowing up my phone since I did the verses.
You know, should do a versus. You know what it'd be. You know it'd be crazy for the hip hop community for this versus. Even though he passed away, you know what I'm saying, Prodigy. But they can have Big Noise, so they have somebody else. But it has to be a Mob Deep Locks joint, man.
Mobb Deep versus the Locks.
See, my thing is with
smash that.
my thing is with this verses is I think they're scared to go that hip hop. I
Yeah.
think Fabulous and Jadakiss was
They did that with
hip-hop
Ghost
is
and Ray
really-
though.
Yeah.
Ghost and Ray, that
Ghost
was
and Ray
the
was hip-hop.
most. That was the
So
epitome
what
of
I'm
it
saying,
right there.
so look at the people you naming.
Yeah, they did Fat.
Ghost and Ray, as
Fab
far
and Jada.
as backpack New York hip hop go,
Yeah.
they're the most commercialized. They're not commercial on purpose. They're commercial because of the people that they hang out with.
Right.
Get what I'm saying? So
They entertain.
if you said their names to somebody, they know their names. They might not know their music, but they know their names. You see what I'm saying? That was as far as versus is gonna go with the reach
Which
of
is-
using underground New York rappers,
which is you talking about
Ray and Ghost.
Ray and Ghost.
That's because you know what I'm saying.
Meth-
Fab,
Meth-
Jada,
Meth and
Ray
Red.
and Ghost, Meth and Red. Everybody I just named,
Meth and Red are mainstream niggas.
all of those people,
Right.
but their musics They make underground hip hop, but like I said, personality wise, everybody I just named is mainstream. Even Jadakiss. Ha ha! You know who Jadakiss? Everybody knows Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Fabulous. They're trending not for their music, they're trending for their personalities. You see what I'm saying?
Word.
Who they are. So
somebody said Mobb Deep and Field Mob.
What? No, Mobb Deep was
Mobb Deep
Smoke
was
Field
Field
Mob.
Mob.
Who's Field Mob?
Dog, they
Field Mob is them niggas sick of being
From the
lonely.
Rooted to the Tutor niggas.
Yeah, the Rooted to the Tutor.
I did too.
Nah,
but they ain't
it's
have
not.
enough.
Who was they? They produced.
They was probably trolling with that one.
Dungeon Family.
I thought it was. Was it Dungeon Family? I thought it was
No.
the
Jazzy Faye.
Jazzy Faye.
Yeah, they was produced by Jazzy Faye. Because I was
They wasn't bad though, but like Mobb Deep, it's not.
Jazzy Faye had a run.
They can't fuck with Mobb Deep.
Jazzy Faye
had a crazy run.
He had a crazy run.
We left Jazzy Faye out the conversation. Can't forget about him. He had a crazy run.
Yeah, Mobb Deep. I don't know. Mobb Deep and Tribe, Mobb Deep and.
I gotta ask you a question. That's the producer. Hardware or software?
Hardware. I mean, I own one of these, so I'm a hardware guy. Right. Can we, before we go, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week, can we please discuss the Joe Budden situation?
Wait, as far as his pod?
Yeah, the pod, the bitch. I mean, the young lady who accused him
of rape, right?
Sexual.
Because I was about to say we talked about the mall shit on here,
but we didn't talk about their response.
Yeah, we didn't talk about their response.
I didn't see all that.
We predicted their response.
We did predict their response.
Hey, did y'all talk about what you call it yet? Did y'all talk about the homie Kwame yet?
Kwame Brown? We have not talked about Kwame Brown.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really got nothing to talk about Kwame Brown. He said what he said.
He said what he said. It's up there and it's stuck there.
There's nothing to elaborate.
No, but they
might want to leave that man alone.
And he brought up some very valid points. And what's weird is he made black men have a therapy moment. No, he did, bro, because he said you niggas be worrying about the wrong shit.
Yeah,
y'all grown ass men and you worried about who's sleeping with who doing this, who got this, who got that. That's some bitch shit.
And he made the niggas apologize.
I agree with him on that. Like we talk about banned bitch ass niggas on here all the time. That's all Kwame Brown was saying is that niggas be acting like bitch ass niggas and nobody calls them out on it ever. Right. And I'm gonna be the nigga to call you out on it.
And he been going crazy.
Very valid points though, if you ask me. And I still fuck with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson still to this day.
But what he was mad about, and he came out and had this therapy moment. That's all that was discussed on the show. Like there was no shade against him.
But listen. If you're an NBA player, you were the number one pick, and stop that, Dino. I'm gonna tell you a story. About that after I say this. But when you were the number one pick. And everybody in the world calls you the biggest bust in NBA history.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't never talk about the white dudes who was bust.
Facts.
They don't talk about Darko Milicic, who was picked number 2 above Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and didn't do shit.
That's a fact.
Big country.
Bryant Reeves.
Trash. It's been plenty white boys like that.
Who was the white boy? Kip Benson that the
Bucks took. Yeah, with the pick that they got from the Lakers for Kareem.
But the point is, at the show, they were shitting on Doug Collins and Michael Jordan more so than Kwame. I think Kwame mad because the story was even talked about.
The thing is goes back to what Don is saying. If you're going to have that type of energy, keep it consistent.
Right.
Why is Stephen A. Smith and all the brothers on TV only coming after me, being the bust or whatever?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I played with, and his point is very valid. I played with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Neither one of them had nothing bad to say about me. But you niggas got something bad to say about me, though.
And like Jalen, like
Dino, how can you say Kwame
actually is Len Bias?
Dino said Kwame was worse than Darko. Kwame played 11 years in the NBA.
How was he worse than Darko? Darko never made it. Detroit should have drafted Carmelo Anthony,
right?
And their franchise would still be good today if they did that. They drafted Darko Milicic instead of taking Carmelo after they just won the championship. They had just won the championship and took Milicic. He never panned out to be shit, bro. He played like 3-4 years in the league and was back in Russia. I think he got like a farm or something. I just watched the documentary on that. He's got like animals or something.
No, it's a weird kind of farm. It's like tomatoes or something.
Yeah, like it ain't.
Farm or something.
Do y'all think they do that because basketball is more of a black sport?
Maybe that's what it is, and the brothers are supposed to be good.
Kwame said, they love to tear down the black man in sports media.
They do.
Look what they do to LeBron.
That Jason Whitlock nigga be going crazy, and that's a black dude.
He's a black dude.
He's a
he be
bitch.
going crazy.
Jason Whitlock's a bitch.
Over LeBron James. LeBron James, who ain't did nothing wrong ever.
I mean, he was probably the nicest athlete like we ever seen.
Hey, you know what, bro? I just made
no scandals.
I just made a
and he's a very nice
right.
guy. Like Michael Jordan had an attitude. Wow. Kareem was very private. Magic Johnson was flamboyant. Like this nigga is
playing with him.
Squeaky fucking clean.
And
like he pays for schools. He gives people money. He's got black actors working. Like he keeps niggas jobs in the NBA. Like this nigga is like a saint.
And see and
they attack him every
time.
day.
What be killing me about niggas that hate Bron is they ain't got no valid reason why they hate the nigga.
Facts.
It's always some bullshit like, oh, he weak, he be flopping, or he be doing this and that. Like, bro, y'all gotta cut it out, man. Like the nigga's great. How you get mad at somebody? Look, you never hear no scandal with dude in the media. He got the same wife he has, his same fucking high school sweetheart.
Then when we going through some shit,
like
he steps out and be like, "Oh, I know I'm worth $900 trillion billion." But man, that's some whole ass shit they doing to black people in your city.
And he always put his.
I don't like that. Before I start my game, I'm gonna let the world know that I'm not with that shit. And none of the 300 niggas coming behind me is with it either.
So I don't know where all the hate coming from, man. Like, where's y'all want this man? He's never gonna be Jordan, so cut that out.
No, he's himself. He's LeBron.
Himself. So like the hate gotta stop.
Like Dino has a valid point. He said motherfuckers mad at Bron because he's doing everything Jordan never did.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which is fine, but also at the same time, bro.
Jordan did the shit Bron never do.
Also,
so it's
also
like,
at the same time, bro. I don't like to make statements like that because Michael, we done our research on this platform, and Michael Jordan has donated to historically black colleges. He has donated to a lot of shit, and just recently he gave plenty money to some black shit. But like I said, that's the influence of LeBron to the point where his philanthropy has influenced Michael Jordan to become more of a philanthropist.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Instead of shitting on Mike, encourage him to do some shit. Like, oh, look at LeBron. What he doing? He in your tax bracket.
Right.
That make Michael Jordan. I think he donated to like the prison in Mississippi or something that was fucked up for the brothers. He did something that was very noble that Jordan's never done before.
But I mean, he should because Mike owns prisons. So
wait. Which Mike?
Michael Jordan.
That's the wrong Mike. No, wrong
Michael Jordan.
Wrong Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you got to Google that, homie.
Yo,
wrong Michael Jordan.
Everybody that's watching this,
it's the wrong.
Everybody that's watching this, please stop posting that meme.
Yeah, that's not
of
true.
Jordan being the. It's an old white dude.
Yeah, it's not Michael B. Jordan either.
I stand corrected.
It's an old white dude named Michael. It's not the Michael B. Jordan basketball player. I see that meme all the time.
Okay, so I appreciate you.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Just want to saying.
I stand corrected.
Clarify that.
I'm a grown man, but to tie it back to what Kwame is talking about, is that now you have a podcast full of black NBA players spending time tearing down this dude.
Exactly.
Facts.
Like he hasn't had to hear it from everybody else in the world. Every white pundit that come on TV talking about how he's the biggest bust in NBA history
20 years.
For 20 fucking years.
For 20 years. But it don't say nothing.
Then he talked to motherfuckers talking about they don't want no smoke or he don't want no smoke with El DeBarge.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody scared of Matt Barnes.
Ain't nobody scared of Matt Barnes.
Even Derek Fisher
with the good hair.
Derek Fisher and his ex-wife wasn't scared of Matt Barnes. Everybody thought he was so hard because he drove all them hours. To me, that was some light-skinned, fucked
and
up, salty
back 30
nigga.
hours to you. Kanye West.
Kwame. First of all, Gilbert Arenas terrified of Kwame Brown.
Yeah, facts.
Kwame Brown and his brother whooped 20 motherfucking security guards in a club one night.
For real. Gilbert Arenas tells this story.
By themselves.
Yeah, yep. Gilbert Arenas tells this story.
20. Then when they finally got him out the club, it was 6 security guards outside left, and they whooped their ass too. They don't want no smoke with Kwame Brown.
He called Gilbert Arenas the whitest black boy he ever met in his life. And he said, you already know what the fuck it is with me, nigga.
Right.
Gilbert Arenas apologized the next day.
All them niggas apologize. Hey, yo, all them.
No, Matt Barnes was the only one trying to act like he still wanted some smoke.
Yeah, he'll get his ass.
Matt Barnes ain't with it.
Let that nigga be.
Right.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, bro.
But if you watch the interview, if you watch the shit, Captain Jack was the only one that didn't really say nothing like that because he already know fam thorough. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Matt Barnes need to chill, man. Like Matt Barnes, like I know Matt Barnes and he light skin. He from a little situation growing up, but he's not really from the situation like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not from that like that, and you going against like nah, bro. You gotta relax. Matt Barnes gets scraped out here. You tried to flinch at Kobe. Niggas ain't scared of you, dog.
Right.
You got
you talking about Kwame. Kwame's a hood nigga.
Hey, Jack
he's
was
a hood
like,
nigga.
Hey, that's his 5 minutes of fame. Let him have it.
Yeah.
But no, what like,
he didn't turn it into 15 minutes though.
That's more disrespectful. Y'all had 20 years of fame, the fame in my character. Yeah. 20 years, they say I was a bust. And like that, shout out to Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose put it best. You can't play in the NFL. I mean, you can't play in the NBA for 10 years and make millions of dollars and be a bust.
You ain't no scrub.
Right.
You can't be that. You know what I'm saying?
Scalabrini that was icing some cat. Right. And people talk about him being the scrub dog. Balled that little kid.
Word, man. So
right.
Yeah, Kwame Brown. At first, I was looking like the first couple of videos I saw. I thought, why this nigga talk crazy? And then I had like niggas telling me like, nah, bro, you gotta get the full scoop.
Story, yeah.
And then like when I got the full scoop and the full spell, like, oh, he ain't wrong. I'll do the same shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So before we get out of here on the Joe Budden shit, we knew it, right?
Yeah, we knew it. We called.
I told you, Joe Budden is in breach of contract.
Yeah, he's in breach of contract.
Yeah,
them niggas asked to see the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And he shitted on.
It's on page 3, subsection 20, fam. Like it's in writing.
It's in writing.
You have to provide that. If you're not providing profit and loss statements as part of the as part of the fucking accountant, then you're not providing accounting.
Yeah. And I think, but I didn't say this to y'all, but I think that I said that they probably still should have had a lawyer look over this shit. But in retrospect, they probably heard Joe like, "Hey, my lawyers looked over the shit."
Yeah,
they did.
No, like Maul said that. If you watch the Maul interview, he said Joe's lawyer. He said the mistake that they made was letting Joe's lawyers look at the contract,
it's just like just like the record label.
Don't worry about it.
I'll have our lawyer look it over.
Same thing as the record label.
My thing was, I think Joe was trying to get out of that for a long time. Somebody told him, "Man, when the big bag come in, you got to split it 3 ways." And Joe said, I got to get out of that. I need all my money.
Right.
So he had been trying to get out of that situation. And so he just let it fester until motherfuckers got tired of him. And then they put themselves in breach of contract by not showing up for the show.
Yeah.
Niggas defended Joe so hard. And I'm like, if you can't tell what a bitch ass nigga is by his behavior over the last 25 years, then I don't know what to tell y'all. That's Joe Budden's.
What did I say? I said Joe Budden's Joe the situation. That's what he was gonna do. He do that in every situation.
Yep.
Yeah. I just said Crooked Eye tried to whoop his ass like 2 years ago because he fucked off a slaughterhouse reunion bag.
Oh,
Eminem had a big old stupid bag of money for them niggas to go on a reunion tour, do an album, all that. Joe like, fuck that, I'm doing everyday struggle and I got shit going on. I ain't got time for you niggas. Crooked Eye tried to come beat his ass.
Hey, that's Oscar level Joe voice right there. Right.
No, his Joe voice is phenomenal. I think I said that last time he did. Thank you. And then he lost the Cash App deal.
He lost the Cash App deal.
Dumbass.
So
I don't like Joe Budden. I'll be honest. I don't fuck with that.
I don't fuck with dude.
I don't fuck
I don't
with
like
Joe
Doug as a rapper. I don't like dude.
He just come off as a hating ass nigga.
I don't think he was the dopest nigga in Slaughterhouse, which is what he thought, which is what he always thinks. He always thinks he's the
Crooked Eye.
rapper.
Crooked
You
Eye.
like Crooked Eye? I think
Crooked
Royce
Eye.
was. I
I
think
think
Royce was the
I
dope.
thought
Between
Royce
him
was
and
the
Royce,
goat. Between Crooked and Royce.
Yeah, and
Crooked pen
I
is
even
crazy.
fuck with Joel.
I
like Joel too.
I
His
like
pen-
Joe Budden.
His pen's crazy.
To me,
He was
in
weak
the
as
group, Joe was straight. I like Joe better by himself.
Yeah,
Joe works better to me, like the mood music.
yeah.
Volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly.
He was making some solid shit at that time,
Exactly.
but that's because he was by himself. That
By
was
himself.
like therapy for him.
Yeah,
on
I
right.
like mood music better.
I like reflective Joe, introspective Joe.
It is
You know
like
what I'm
the-
saying?
The media Joe, the podcast
Yeah,
Joe,
Joe.
I don't like that Joe. He just seemed like a hating ass nigga.
The
to me,
fact that
bro.
he sat on TV and yelled at a 19-year-old Lil Yachty who had just signed his record deal like 2 weeks before that about contracts, and then 3 years later you burn your best friends over a contract dispute?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Bro,
Yep.
listen,
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
if you thought that you would stay, first of all, how retarded do you have to be to sign a deal where y'all split profit and think somebody worked for you?
Yeah.
I don't work for you. We split
In
profit. Whether you get more than me or not.
We still
We're
partners. We still partners.
Right.
I'm not on a salary, nigga.
Right. Nigga, I don't work for you, motherfucker.
I felt Maul with that, bro. I totally understood where Maul and Rory is coming from with that. Like once I found out it was profit sharing, I was like, oh, this nigga Joe Budden's a bitch ass nigga, dog.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tried to treat them boys like workers. Them niggas ain't no
Yeah.
motherfucking workers. They
Yeah.
built that shit with you.
Facts.
Yeah.
And even like you said, even if I'm taking 80% and y'all three splitting 20, y'all need to all get y'all 9, whatever the fuck it break down to. Y'all need to get it in every fucking penny.
Right.
Yeah.
So then there was a $400,000 discrepancy on the
Ooh.
on the Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Ooh.
on the Excel spreadsheet. Who Joe's lawyers drafted, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't know that.
I don't even think his lawyers did it. I think Joe did it.
Damn.
I think Joe did it. Ain't no motherfucker, ain't no lawyer or no accountant sending out no Excel spreadsheet in an email. This is accounting?
This is accounting.
My
That-
nigga.
No, that sound like
my
some
nigga,
nigga shit.
I love you. You one of my best friends in the whole world. I love you. But if you send me accounting and it's an Excel spreadsheet, I'm calling my lawyer.
Yeah. You gonna know I'm on some bullshit at that
Go
point.
get this nigga, man.
Yeah.
It's encrypted.
Right.
For real. That's
Into the
true.
password.
Right.
Fuck
You
that.
I have to give you the password.
For real.
Yeah.
Wow. What a fuck.
I called it. I didn't know exactly what they gripe was because we hadn't heard their side of the story, but I knew it was some shit like
It
this.
was shady. I should have saw it coming when he came out first and said anything.
Yeah.
When he said that shit, I should have been like, "Oh, this is shady in a bit."
Even Puff Daddy in them situations where the locks called him out, all that, he let them speak first, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
All right.
He came and spoke his piece.
Right,
Look at
right.
Puffy. Look at how Puffy handles these situations. He don't
Yeah.
never talk
I
first.
told you
He let you hang yourself, then he comes out and says what he got to
He
say. Because
absolutely do.
right here, I handle my business.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Mace, Black Rob, any of you niggas kiss my ass because on this paperwork, I handle my business.
Then the crazy
Right.
part, is, okay, so we got a profit, we share profit, right? We got a profit sharing agreement in writing, in contract. But we all incur a different cost, right?
Yeah.
And my cost is accounting. And I can't get the motherfucking accounting?
It's crazy.
Rory was right. First of all, Rory was out of pocket, but not at least, I know that was his guy. He trusted him, but you out of pocket for not following up on something you pay for. my
Yeah,
nigga.
something you pay
Got
for.
to.
Facts.
Exactly. That's fact.
If I paid a bill for accounting and I call for accounting and I can't get it for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
that bill wouldn't have been paid.
I wouldn't have showed up for work a long time ago.
Facts.
But see, the trick was they were building, Don. You see how much they moved in 3 years?
Yeah.
They moved 3 times in 3 years
Yeah.
to get closer to the bag.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Spotify, YouTube, they left all of that shit, bro, to create the Joe Budden's podcast network.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rebuff Charlemagne. They didn't want to sign with Charlemagne's network because Joe wanted his own network.
Yeah.
Your network ain't been up a year and you done already jerked your right-hand man now. Why would I want to show on your network? Now we got this girl coming out putting out sexual harassment shit on him or
Right.
something now?
Yeah.
Mm.
You can go to hell with your network, fam.
It's true, dog.
Right.
Off dogs.
Facts. We can always come back. It always comes back.
Always come back to that.
Weird ass nigga.
Did Joe Buttons date Erica Mena or he dated her girlfriend?
He dated Sin.
He dated Sin. Okay.
That's his baby mama.
Oh, okay. Erica Mena files for divorce from Safari.
Ain't she
Damn.
pregnant?
I thought, did they have the baby?
I think they
I
had
don't
the
know.
baby.
I thought they had the
Safari
baby.
is a goofy.
He's a goofy. Anyway,
His name's Safari.
yeah. In other in local news, in the local news, the Kia man. Y'all know who the Kia man is?
Oh
Did not see
man.
anything.
Batman,
I
the
heard.
Batman.
The Kia vigilante man of the Stoli. He's fighting the Stoli war here by himself, which I want to applaud him and air horn him. I got jokes for him, but at the same time, I'm proud of him and I appreciate his
I
hard
got two
work.
of them.
You know, that's
But
how
I
we do.
always got jokes. You know what I'm saying? For anybody, y'all know nobody's above a joke when it comes to me. So
It ain't safe.
it ain't safe. I appreciate homie though and his hard work, but they
No
shot
doubt.
at him the other day. The Kia Boys.
Of course.
That's the name of the niggas who's stealing Kias and Hyundais. Their name is the Kia Boys. If you didn't know,
Be careful.
my phone is dead, but I had a
You
parent
got
on
a
a.
Kia, don't you?
I keep mine underground.
I had a parent on a thread defending her son, who's a Kia boy, who's out here stealing people's cars. So while you're saying shit about these children, as I say all the time on this platform, it's these parents.
His
What did-
parents-
what did
It's
she
the
say?
parents.
What she say, bro?
My son is one of them kids, and he bet not shoot at my son or nothing, or it's up there and we on his ass.
That's
well,
they
yeah.
shot at him.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, okay. Well, that
good
there
for
you
you,
have
man.
it. There you have it. That's why her son out here doing this goofy ass shit because she's enabling it.
So you
Enabling.
know your
She's
child
enabling the
stealing.
behavior and like
Facts.
she's not
He
she's
probably-
not
He
encouraging.
giving her
probably
some
16.
money.
He probably 16 and she 28.
Yeah,
He
So-
giving her some money.
off of the stolen cars and shit. Yep.
So the
'Cause
vigilante dude,
That's sad.
did he
man.
get shot or shot at?
He got shot
He
at.
got shot and shot at.
I saw
But
the
he had a
video.
vest on.
Yeah, he said
He
"Oh,
wears
he got-"
he wears a bulletproof vest.
I wish he
know,
would.
he not a
I hope I
dummy.
just-
I can't help but laugh. It sounded like an old like Ghostface killer skit.
He did
Oh, they
it.
shot me, God.
They-
They shot me.
It is sad that parent would
Yo,
have that
how, are they,
position. you know?
how are they stealing cars? Are they peeling them or are they
Well,
catching people?
They
Slipping.
they peeling them. I ain't gonna say her name, but somebody we know with a Kia. Back in like January, in the back of her house, they bust the window. She had the club on her steering wheel. Don.
Yeah.
They broke the steering column, hot wired the car with the club still on there, and pulled off in that moment.
It's some mechanism on the Kias and the
And
the
it's
Hyundais.
Kia and Hyundai,
Yeah,
where it's
that-
real easy to get to the.
and there's certain ones because
Because if it's push button, damn near they can't. It's hard for them to
Yeah.
get them. But now I heard they got something that they can plug up to your lighter in the car that can start push button now.
Well,
Oh,
plug
these-
up to the what?
These little niggas ain't got that though.
Yeah, they got it.
What?
Yeah, they got that. They got it.
These
Where-
niggas high tech.
Yeah, they
James,
high-tech.
they James Bond and
Yeah.
Kias out here.
Yeah.
because you notice every time they
That's
find one,
crazy.
it's still running.
It's still running.
It's still sitting there running. Every time they find one, it's not turned off.
Yep.
So y'all can
Boy.
get it on, but can't get it off because y'all don't have
They
the
can't
key.
turn it off.
Because you don't
Yeah.
have the key.
Yeah, you stop that bitch by crashing, and you
what-
cannot
so
fuck
what
out.
so what are y'all doing then?
Just riding them to inconvenience you for once, your hard paying car note ass to inconvenience you, and for two, the joyride.
Hey, I laugh at the nigga, but shout out to the nigga for being brave enough to say,
No,
hey,
somebody
and-
got to
and-
do it because I've experienced people who got their car stolen and the cops don't do shit. So
Yeah.
somebody got to do something because the cops scared of them niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man, the police
I
don't
just
even
think
want no
if you
parts
wanna
of the
be-
Stoli boys.
and he get
Yeah.
money for finding the car.
Yeah,
For
people.
local-
I,
he got a business.
if you, I went on his page and it's people like be tagging him, thanking him.
You just gotta
One girl was
know.
looking for her car for weeks. He found that motherfucker. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You just gotta know when you put yourself in those situations, man, the things and the outcomes that could possibly happen. And if you're okay with that, you're definitely a brave person and deserve all the accolades and all the props you can get. Me personally, I wouldn't put myself in harm's way to do something like that. I'll try to find a different way to help people. But that's a service that people need. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Batman.
saying? And he Batman.
He's
right
Batman.
there.
Niggas need to be hitting his cash app like we was hitting Frank Nitty's.
Facts. Oh man.
Facts.
Wow.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah, this is literal work.
You kind of fucked the game up with that
Yeah,
remark
facts,
right there.
facts.
Yeah.
You kind of fucked the game up
Facts.
with
I
that.
do that every once in a while.
Speaking of Frank,
Ooh.
speaking of Frank Nitty, and this is where we'll probably sign off at. It's been a year since we lost the brother George Floyd.
Yeah.
Today.
Today,
Yeah.
It's a year, calendar year since we lost the brother George Floyd. His killer is in jail.
Thank God for that.
But we still haven't got the law passed.
He didn't get sentenced yet, did he?
He ain't get sentenced yet, but he's in jail.
He in jail.
He in jail.
He should have been in jail.
He
But
should have
that's
been in jail.
That's
But
different
he's,
talk.
you know, at least I can say a year later, since my man died on everybody's phone in front of the whole motherfucking world,
Where?
his killer's in jail.
No.
10 years ago, we would probably wouldn't have been saying his killer was in jail today, a year later. So progress is being made, but we still got a long motherfucking way to go.
Long way to go.
Long way to go.
It's crazy that a year ago we were literally
Locked in our houses
watching that shit
with no entertainment. So that was entertainment. That, listen,
I forget a year ago today. I was there.
Listen, Don, yeah, sure
I
was.
was supposed to be.
Don will tell you that's all I kept saying when that was going on. I said, bro, niggas get killed by the police every day on my phone.
Yep.
I'm a baller alert nigga because I pod. So I'm on baller alert shade room. When most people, if they not casually coming across it, they're not literally going to the pages to look for shit. I'm literally going to the pages to look for news stories.
Yeah.
It's a nigga getting shot at least once or twice a week in cities all over America.
Facts.
George Floyd was so big because we couldn't travel.
Yeah.
Look at what time of year it is. Everybody's leaving. We're not going to do the show Thursday because I'm going to Atlanta this weekend. There's people going to Miami. It's Memorial fucking weekend.
That weekend?
Yeah. Usually most people didn't want to saying this last year. I was saying this is the only, and I was like, maybe that was God working in mysterious ways, because most of the time this news story would have happened and it just would have went by and it would have just flew by. But him and Breonna Taylor became the biggest stories of our lives because we didn't have a lot of entertainment at that time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We were stuck in our houses, literally glued to our phones and our television.
I told him this was. I told him this was George Floyd was divine intervention.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of TV, but I knew how big it was long after it happened. I knew it was big, but I watched This Is Us. And they had a whole episode that was
every television show curved their writing to fit that.
Yeah.
Remember, we was cracking jokes about Snowfall when it came back, and we was like, they better not have no George Floyd episode on here. Because literally every black show on television or show with black people on it covered that storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Literally, it changed everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think Hollywood makes too much money off of our trauma?
Well, they make that's the thing about that's propaganda. That's the American way.
It's American way.
It's the American way.
They
American way.
They've made trillions upon trillions of dollars on our trauma.
I buried my mother in March. Everybody who handled her and handled my family, they were very nice. They all got paid.
Yeah.
For my trauma. You dig what I'm saying? Even my jeweler got paid.
Yeah.
For my trauma.
That's true.
You dig what I'm saying?
Got a hand in the bag.
Everybody get profit. America profits off of trauma.
Yeah.
Look at hospitals,
Even
insurance companies.
America
even starts
America
off
was
with
built
who
on
picks
trauma.
Built on trauma.
Who picks up who picks up the body?
Rap music.
It starts there.
Right.
With the funeral home.
Yeah.
Who shows up?
That's right. When it Donna tell you, that's when it kicks off.
Right.
You don't even get a moment. I didn't get a moment to mourn.
They're talking, asking questions and taking a body.
You think about it. Think about it like this. Let's say you have a bank account and it's a running meter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say it's $10,000 in your bank account and you die. The moment the coroner gets to your house,
it's a bill.
That meter starts going down.
Yeah.
All your money.
Yeah.
They coming in. They coming to extract everything that you had left in this world, which was the money.
They absolutely, even in music, bro, they capitalize on our trauma, like you said.
Yeah.
Hip hop, cultural wise, and then subject matter wise, is why it's the biggest genre of music in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, and then if you look at it, this generation, it's been all depression music. All they make is depression music now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Depressing as fuck.
Selling pain.
It's crazy because people act like, oh, I didn't know we was gonna get to this spot where you know it was the pain music and you know as rap. I said, man, white people have been doing it for years. They've been doing it forever. That's what all country music is.
That's what Limp Bizkit was.
Yeah.
Fam was screaming on the records because he was planning to commit suicide in a couple of years. He was going through some shit.
And you talking
You know
about?
what I'm saying? I couldn't understand.
You talking about Nirvana?
No, you know the dude from
Fred Durst?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about. I said Limp Bizkit, not Limp Bizkit. What's fam them name? They did the album with Hov.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. Remember, homie killed this fam that
screamed
all the choruses.
Man, shout out to Chester, man.
He was cold as fuck.
He was cold as fuck to me, man.
Me too. That band was sick, period. But he was the thing that gave them their niche, that made them different from all the other bands that was out at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was like a rapper almost. You know what I mean? Like a Flavor Flav or some shit. He was crazy.
Mike is the rapper. Mike is the rapper, and Chester was the one doing all the screaming, crawling in my skin.
Yeah, but I'm saying them records is normal without him.
Yeah.
Dude raps is average as fuck without fam screaming that shit at you.
Yeah.
But all of those records were depression music.
Yeah.
Right.
Fam ends up killing himself. The same thing with Nirvana. Y'all brought up Kurt Cobain's a great example of that.
Yeah.
Depression music. What he end up doing? Killing himself.
Yep.
Juice WRLD, depression music, self-medicated, killed himself. And that's what they sell. He's the biggest selling artist.
Yeah.
No, for real. Over Drake.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah,
look at the charts. Over Drake, Weeknd, all of these people. The number one selling artist in the last 3 years is Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Depressing as fuck too.
Bugatti said blame Rob Wade, but it's not Rob Wade.
It ain't just Rob. He a part
Juice
of it.
WRLD.
He joined. He got a record deal because he make that kind of music.
Yeah, it's Juice WRLD.
The labels want that kind of music now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, they're making money off of trauma.
Trauma and depression.
And on that note, man, this was episode 82 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Got Beats featuring the super producer Mecca, man. We freestyle today. We talked about black culture. We talked about pop culture. This nigga made beats on the spot. Very, very dope show. We appreciate you coming through, my dude.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Yo, Mecca Maloh, man. I'm on all social media platforms, MECCAHMALOH, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Also, I'm on Spotify. Make sure y'all stream me, man. Go through them streams. Run them streams up on the Spotify or Apple. I just dropped a new joint called Game featuring me, C Mills and Yo Dot. That's fire. Also, make sure y'all check out another single underneath the Blackout imprint by Trinity Grace and Sphinx to God. Both of these young talents are under 18. They produce their own joints, write their own joints. They got a video out called Songwriter. Make sure y'all check that out too. And we also we got a number of things going on. We got a whole roster coming up. We finna sign a lot of young local talent. So I'm excited.
That's what's up, man. So be on the lookout for Mecca, man. He got big shit popping. Y'all stay in tune with the homie. Like I said, I will be going to Atlanta this week, so we won't be here on Thursday, but we will be back on Tuesday. And our guest is KO. The artist KO will be sitting in with us here on Tuesday. Shout out to the homie Big Rick and the whole team over there. And we will highlight y'all on Tuesday. We out.
Promote your brand here at the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. We have premium placements and sponsorship opportunities across the web, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. We got them all. Reach thousands of savvy listeners through targeted advertising at Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You can reach us at slicktalkwithscales@gmail.com or simply give us a call at 414-367-8011. That's 414-367-8011. Reach thousands of listeners through targeted advertising with Slick Talk with Scales podcast, a dope-ass podcast.
Hey, yo. This is Don. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. on Facebook Live for the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Peace.
I've been sipping on ricotta, pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. She's been sipping on ricotta, go bottle, pour a drink, a ricotta, drink, a ricotta, get you some ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.